So, not like it used to be.
You can still see where the rares are at, but it's not the vineyards that we remember seeing to our right.
As soon as we came over the hill, I told Chris, they're not here anymore. I thought it was an orchard. You said it was a vineyard.
It could have been one of the others. The first time Jonathan and I came here was back in 2010, 2011, somewhere around there. And we just looked at the rolling hills and just the pretty countryside that is here. And both teams out in the field right now getting warmed up. The Jaguars are being all black as they usually do when they play at home with white numbers. And Jaguars, similar to what the Jacksonville Jaguars have on the side of their helmet. And it's also colored in the middle of the field. And the Tigers, and they're visiting all white uniforms with red numbers and red helmets. The Tigers come in unbeaten at 5-0, while the Jaguars are 4-1. And Valley Center plays in a very tough Valley East, along with Oceanside, Vista, Escondido, and Westview. They've already had 2 league games. They have victories over San Francisco, Escondido, and Rancho Buena Vista. Last week, they demolished the Longhorns 35-6. Imperial celebrated homecoming in a strong way with a 49-14 victory over Palo Verde last week. The Tigers come into tonight with a 3-game win streak over the Jags. All those wins by a field goal or less. Those are close ones.
Those are good games.
Those are good games. Imperial's had a 10-game Jaguar winning streak in our last visit here to Valley Center 2 years ago with a 10-9 win. And in the regular season last year, the Tigers claimed a 25-22 overtime victory, and later a 16-14 opening round CIF win. Kicker Joe Robles had 3 field goals in each of those games, including the overtime winner. So tonight ought to be a barn burner, and we'll be back to look at the last week. Homecoming win for the Tigers as our pregame show continues in just a moment.
Brick House Coffee Shop and Brick House Deli are open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., located at Lisa Tucker Center, Imperial. Start the day off right with your favorite drink from Brick House Coffee Shop. Then order your deli sandwich next door. Choose from a list of your favorite sandwiches with the fixings you like. Google Brick House Deli in Imperial and order online to have it ready when you show up. Brick House Deli now offers a banquet room for your birthday party, office party, or business meeting. Call Brick House Deli, 760-592-4352. That's 592-4352.
Intercare is your one-stop shop for your family's healthcare needs, with 2 new healthcare facilities opening in Imperial in 2025. Look for Intercare's new healthcare facility and new PACE Center exclusively for senior citizens, opening in 2025 next to the new Cambria Hotel. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours, and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Howe in El Centro.
Dale and George Grijalva in the North San Diego County city of Valley Center for a non-league game between the Jaguars and Imperial. The Tigers earned a 49-14 victory over Palo Verde last Friday to celebrate homecoming in fine fashion. Seniors Jaden Ayala had 3 touchdown passes, and J.J. Jimenez scored a pair of rushing TDs to face the Tigers. Gio Robles got 3 passes for 73 yards with a 42-yard TD. Senior Isaiah Perez got his 3rd touchdown of the season. Freshman Trey Reese grabbed his 2nd TD of the year. And in the background, you'll hear the Valley Center marching band. And
I can't hear you.
They're very close to us. They're walking on the track, but there really is not much room between the track and the grandstand. And we're right at the 50-yard line. They play right in front of us. Darren Wesley had 115 yards rushing on just 14 carries with a 26-yard TD all in the first half. That gives them 4 games in a row rushing over 100 yards. 8 rushing TDs on the season to go along with a receiving touchdown and a punt return for a touchdown. Pretty good start for the freshman. J.J. Arispe scored 1 for the defense as A.J. scooped up a Yellow Jacket fumble and ran 16 yards for a touchdown. And it's awesome to see a score on a defensive touchdown in your senior year to your final homecoming night. That's really cool.
He'll remember that for the rest of his
life. Oh, yeah, that'll be one of his highlights of high school football. A tough test for the Tigers tonight as they face the Jaguars in Valley Center, and we'll look at them as our pregame show continues in just a moment.
You want Jersey Mike's signature sub? You get a number 13 original Italian. You want a dramatic radio idea? You get me. Like this. I'm the 7th-string quarterback, and the other 6 quarterbacks go down. The coach yells, DeVito, you're in. The crowd is worried until I throw a touchdown. But the other team is celebrating. Apparently, I threw the Jersey Mike's number 13 original Italian. I was eating on the sideline. Whoops. The number 13 original Italian. Jersey Mike's. A sub above.
For over 63 years, the Imperial Quarterback Club has supported all sports teams at Imperial High School. The money they raise goes a long way to keeping our kids busy with school activities. Right now, they are looking for donations and new members to keep the Quarterback Club going. Members can be parents of students or community members who care. If you would like to become a member, please call Betty or Larry Zinn, 760-355-1312. That's 355-1312. The Quarterback Club wishes the Imperial Tigers a great season. Go Tigers!
We're in Valley Center tonight as the Tigers face the Jaguars, and the Imperial Tigers on a 3-game win streak against the Jags, as we mentioned before, with 2 wins secured last season. One of those came in the opening round of the CIF playoffs, and all 3 of the wins by a field goal or less. The Tigers ended a 10-game losing streak to the Jaguars when we last saw them play together here in Valley Center in 2022, winning by a final score of 10-9, and that was a nail-biter of the whole game. We didn't know we were going to come out good on that one or not, so that was a really tight one. And Rashad Robinson was a freshman at the time. He rushed for a game-high 70 yards that night, and he'll be suited up for action tonight for the first time this season. Last year's wins were 25-22 in overtime in the regular season, 16-14 in the opening round of CIF, and Tiger kicker Joe Robles kicked 3 field goals in each of those 2 wins. He was huge in that. I'm sure they were happy to see him graduate last year after kicking so many field goals against them in those 2 games. The Jaguars are 4-1 overall. They lead the tough Valley League with a 2-0 record after blasting Rancho Buena Vista 35-6 last Friday. The Jags have defeated San Pasquale of Escondido along with RBV and have upcoming league games with Vista, Escondido, Westview, and they end the regular season with Oceanside. They have been very balanced on offense. They have passed for 793 yards and have rushed for 759. You'll hear the names quarterback Braylon Mitchell. He's thrown for 8 touchdown passes. And you'll hear the name Bear Morales. He's a running back averaging 7 yards a carry, just under 100 yards a game, and has 8 touchdowns to his credit. Not tall in stature at 5'6" and 155, but he's very tough to bring down. And we've seen that. You were counting up the Staleys on the team and how hard they have been against the Tigers over the years. And there are several on the team. How many did you count up tonight?
I think there was 5.
5 on here. So, and you'll be hearing from them as they will use Daniel Staley. Will come back and run in a Wildcat formation, and he does very well. Has been very successful this season doing that. So you hear about that family and cousins, and some are brothers, and also you hear them throughout this evening. Just a few games that are on tap tonight, too, which we'll tell you about in a moment on that, but it's kind of strange in the middle of the season. There's a lot of the bye week is this week, where the Tigers' bye week will be in a few more weeks. Next week we'll be at home in the IVL opener against Centro, and then we will have Calexico at Calexico the following week, and then we'll have our bye week on the weekend of October 18th. So many of the schools have a bye week tonight. Calipatria has a couple of weeks off, and we'll be telling you about those here in just a few minutes. Again, the Tigers are in all white tonight, red helmets. They're lined up on the northeast side of the field, and on the southwest side of the field is where the Jaguars are lined up. And field has a Jaguar in the middle, has Jaguars in black background with white and gold in the end zone on one side and Valley Center on the other. I think they've won 5 CIF championships at this school. And Trish was saying, build it and they will come. There you go. There you go.
See them?
all the cars coming down the hill, and most of them coming to the football game. So it's neat to come up to an environment like this to watch games, because it reminds me a lot of Imperial and the excitement that you have in a small community like this. Captains are getting ready to come out on the field now. And on the near side, their captains include Michael Bray, David Todd, show is David Lopez at 77, but they had David Villalobos in the programs. I'm not sure on that one. Another one of the captains shows Alex Rodriguez, and another captain showing is Ale Khalil. And we heard him last year, played pretty well, and that's Dustin Hotchkiss. He had a few catches last year. And then Jet Puentes Staley is another one captain, and Daniel Staley is another of the captains. And it was Jet last year that had 4 kickoff returns for touchdown in the season, and then one of those against us last year. So, yeah.
He got us for one.
Yeah, he's quite a good running back. And on the far side, can you say who do we have for caps tonight, George?
We have 64 Maximus Alvarez. Then we have Ayala, Danny Esquives, and J.J. Jimenez.
The captains for Imperial on the far side. We're fortunate here when we come there, but they give us a press box to use, and we're right on the 50-yard line. So we couldn't ask for any better view than what we have right here, and it's open air.
And we're so close.
Yeah.
It feels like we're so close to the field.
Yeah.
I was going to say I've never seen 8 captains go out there. They only took.
They might have had some honorary captains, maybe something like that, because they could only have 4 go out. So maybe that's what it is. So the captains are lined up. We'll get that.
Oh, junior.
See what the coin toss is going to be and who will get the football first. KUSI, the Pigskin Report, their crew is out here tonight, and they're videoing on the field as well. Kind of like watching the highlights they have on YouTube. Each week they have like 3-minute highlights of games, and I'll go back each week and take a look at them. And so they're doing that as well. So they're talking about teams getting ready for that. We'll have that, and then we'll tell you about the other games that are other teams in action tonight and where they'll be playing, and we'll try to keep you updated with those scores throughout the evening. It's like the Tigers won the toss. They'll defend the Northeast goal, and they will defer to the second half. So Valley Center will have the football for the first half of the game, and we'll be receiving on the southwest side of this football field. And a beautiful night, about 68 degrees. Kind of reminds you of Fallbrook a little bit in temperature. It's beautiful.
Not for either side here, though. But I just picked up on the 4 captains that were on the field are all seniors.
Yeah, okay, that's what it was.
Juniors here.
Right. Okay. So the captains are getting back to their teams, and we will let you know about the other matchups tonight involving Imperial Valley Schools when our pregame show continues in just a moment.
Stan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Finally, we have all-you-can-eat sushi in Imperial Valley here at Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill. Now offering all-you-can-eat from appetizers, rolls, sushi, and more all day from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, just off Highway 86 in Imperial. Call your order in at 760-355-4440. That's 355-4440. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill.
The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago by a group of parents to help the football team with needed equipment and sending players to special training. Their fundraising efforts are huge, not only for the football program, but to support other programs and sporting activities in Imperial School District. Looking to volunteer? They're always looking for new members. You can call Gabby or the team, Club President, 760-960-1741. Go Tigers.
Tigers and the marching band finishing up with the national anthem, and you do a great job up here. And you'll hear their fight song now as we try to tell you about the other games in action tonight. Two other unbeaten teams from the Valley in action. The 4-0 Brawley Wildcats will be at Lexico in the opening game of the Imperial Valley League action. The 5-0 Hopeville Vikings play host to Lake Mead Christian Academy of Henderson, Nevada. Interesting to note is, George, the team that Hopeville plays tonight, Lake Mead, is in the same league as Needles. Even though they're in Nevada and Needles is California, they're in the same league. Right. So, anyway, the team that Hopeville is playing tonight plays in the same league as Needles, who was in the Chaparral League back in the day with Imperial and Hopeville and Calipatria. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty cool to look that up. So The 4-1 Central Spartans are in Yuma, and they'll take on Cibola. That game's live on KXO and on the KXO YouTube channel. Southwest has the week off before they host Palo Verde Valley, October 4th. The 4-1 Vista Memorial Shots take the week off before hosting the Steady Zorros on October 5th. And then the California Hornets, 4-1 on the season. They have a couple of weeks off before traveling to Chula Vista to meet Victory Christian Academy on October 11th. So we'll try to keep you abreast of those teams that are playing tonight, keep you updated with scores throughout the evening. So sit back and enjoy Imperial Tigers football as the Tigers visiting Valley Center to take on the Jaguars. Mario Gaxiola kicking off for the Tigers, going left to right. If you had a screen in front of you, if you're holding your phone, if you set it just right, it's left to right. With Winners, Daly will be on one side, Deep receive their Morales on the other. Yeah, always a great venue to come up here.
Enough to see the numbers, too.
Yeah, exactly. Both teams have well-established numbers on them. Gaxiola can kick it high and back to about the 12-yard line. And Fuentes Daly will get it. We'll head up the middle of the field. Takes a good cut, goes to the outside, and here he goes. He's out to the 50-yard line. To the 40, makes the set to the sidelines, and with 2 tackles down to the 12 before being brought out of bounds. I saw it last year, and he did it so many times last season, and he takes the opening kickoff, and really nobody touched him. So he got down inside the 20-yard line.
Wow. They kicked it right at him, too.
Yeah, I wouldn't think of him ever.
He knocked it down, so he's got to come out.
Yeah, he'll come out for a play. So Jaguars will take over 1st and 10, and will have the ball, and the ball they're going to place it right at the 10-yard line of the Tigers.
I know the kicker slowed it down, but I don't know who finally...
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Yeah, Mario was able to slow him down, but thankfully there was some pursuit that was able to catch him and get him out of bounds. And
wow,
Jaguars ran out of the field, and what it was is they were telling Fuentes Daly needed to come out for one play because he lost his helmet at the end of that play. So the referees on their toes told him, nope, he's got to go out for one play. So it starting will be gauged right in his position at a flanker on the left side and going out. And up the middle there, Morales. Hit the line of scrimmage, breaks some tackles, will dive to the 2 before tripped up thankfully by Brandon Phoenix to save a touchdown. He'll get to the 2-yard line, a gain of 8, 2nd and goal.
Yeah, whoever the tight end was for the Tigers tripped, and so he's all by himself out there. Brandon Phoenix was able to bring him down.
Fuentes Daly will now come into the lineup. The quarterback, Braylon Mitchell, junior, 6'1" and 185. He was their starter last year as a sophomore. Runs to the sideline to get the call from head coach Bill Dunkel, now in his 2nd season at the helm of the Jaguars. And he will have with him, he'll go into the under center this time and bring into the backfield Daniel Staley at a fullback slot, and we'll also have a blocking back to be a power eye. Hand it out second back through, and going in for the touchdown. Jeff Fuentes Daly. So he gets them lined up all the way to the 10-yard line. We'll score the 2-yard touchdown run. And just like that, in a minute and 10 seconds, the Jaguars are up 6-0.
I'm glad they gave him the ball after he had that big return.
Kind of deserved it, didn't he?
That was his.
Yep, that was all his.
Oh, we don't have a kicker. Was that 8 who's here?
Yeah, I think it's number 8.
Beto
and the
Rizzo.
extra point is up. They know it's to be good. It's going to be Beto Rizzo, you're right. And that'll make it a 7-0 score. 10:50 left in the first quarter. Jaguars 7, and the Tigers, they're
Latte Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
2 plays, 10 yards. That's the scoring drive. And it happens at the 10:50 mark of the first quarter after, let's see, the kickoff return would have been 40, 50, 60, 77 yards, I'd say, on the kickoff return.
At least 70. Yeah, right there.
So Rizzo will stay in to kick off. Deep to receive for the Tigers. Goes in, back in the lineup, and the ball's coming straight over toward him. He'll get the ball back at the 4-yard line. Way up to the middle of the field, out to the 15, cuts to the sideline to the 20-yard line. Tries to turn the corner, does so. He's out at the 40 to the 50-yard line. It's a foot race. He's going to be caught from behind at the Jaguar 35-yard line, maybe 36. We'll see where his forward momentum led to him. But what a great return by Bozin all the way out to the 35-yard line, 1st and 10 Tigers.
Oh, Ezekiel Bender just barely got his hands on it.
If he doesn't, he's gone.
He's pulling away, though. He's both just showed his speed right there.
Yep, sure did.
What an answer. What an answer.
Yeah, that really helps. So see, he went from the 3 or the 4-yard line to 46, 56, 62 yards on that return.
I'm going to punch it in. Got to punch it in.
Tigers on 1st and 10. Ayala will hand it off up the middle, skate to the outside as Wessel finds it down. Oh, and he trips up at the 27-yard line, and that saves a touchdown on that. He'll dive to the 24, it looks like.
Jet went to Staley.
Wow, of all people.
Yeah.
Goes for a 10-yard run and a first down for the Tigers.
Wow. Staley said, not on my parade. I think we're going to have a bumper.
We may, you don't normally have a high-scoring game, but the Tigers punch it in now and have 2 scores in the first few minutes of the game. And I'll begin to Wesso at the middle, follows the big blockers, will get to the 20-yard line, getting a gain of 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Big number 11, Dustin Hotchkiss, was one of the tacklers, and I can't get the other kid's number right now. He's not turning sideways.
And look who's in the lineup. Rashad Robinson, first time we've seen him since his freshman year. He's now a junior, and he'll be split out to the left, along with Trey Reese, and looks to be Isaiah Perez, wide out to the left. Mario Gaxolo to the right, back to pass, going to throw it, going to collect it to Robinson. Robinson will break 2 tackles to the line of scrimmage, will dive to get the first down inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and that'll be a first down for the Tigers.
Good job by him to avoid that first tackler. And got a good block, too, by whoever the receiver was on that far side.
But strong at breaking those tackles. He looks very strong legs.
I mentioned it to you before the game. His legs look huge.
Yeah. Very strong young man, and he stays in the lineup. He'll now split out to the right side with Mario Gaxiola and Trey Reese. Wesso in the backfield with Ayala on the shotgun. Ayala gets the snap, hands it out to Wesso. Fakes the left, goes out to the right. Breaks the tackle at the line of scrimmage, still on his feet inside the 10, down to the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6. Ran into one of his own teammates that may have slowed him down a little bit.
He did slow him down. That was good pursuit by the defense, though. 42 was one of the first ones there. Ramon Burrell.
Going to mark it at the 8-yard line, so a 2nd down and almost 5. Give him a gain of 6 on that. That's close enough.
It looked like Trey Reese was out in front of him. Don't run over me. I'm on your team.
Reese goes wide out to the left, and Gio Robles down the lineup goes wide left as well. And Wessel comes out of the backfield, and he goes in the slot, and Robinson will stay in the backfield. We'll move from the right side to the left side of Ayala in the shotgun. And off up the middle to Robinson. Breaks a couple of tackles, looks into the end zone, touchdown. Rashad Robinson blasts in from 8 yards out, and the Tigers are within a point of tying it up.
Woo! Way to answer. Good job by the Tigers. Had to answer that last score from the Jaguars. Look at how excited. That's awesome to see. Look at that. He is. For 5 games.
You look how fired up he's on the sideline, jumping up and down, running along the sideline.
For 5 games, he couldn't help it all.
And that's due to a ruling when you transfer from another school in the situation that he had. He had to sit out the first 5 games. That's why he did not see that. So coming in for the extra point attempt for the Tigers, Nathan Martinez. He's 11 of 15 on the year. Urena on the hole. And the ball is down. The kick is up and blocked. It's going to be blocked. Who comes up with that block? Diving from the outside. Yep. And that's Justin Hotchkiss. Yeah, from last year we saw him, and he's a great athlete. So it's blocked, and so now with 7:52 to go in this first quarter of play. It's the Jaguars 7 and the Tigers 6.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 57 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and ain't no trouble down the drain, Roto-Rooter.
5-play, 34-yard drive, then to the 62-yard kickoff return by Bo Zinn. And Rashad Robinson scores the 8-yard touchdown run. The extra point was blocked. Tigers down 1. If they pooch kick this one, it's going to go out of bounds, and they'll get it to the 35-yard line. So they get it to 35, which is pretty good. Yeah, pretty decent field position, but you don't want to let number 2 get the ball. That's all I got to say on that.
It's better than the 15 on the far end.
Exactly.
I'll go anywhere on the right side before we go to the left.
Right.
Oh, they can do it again.
So it's
legal procedure.
Oh, legal procedure. So the Tigers will kick it off again from the 45-yard line now.
We're bringing them up short. Hope the coaching staff sees that. Hopkins is a big boy too, though.
Yes, he is. Good receiver also. Has good hands.
I think I bring it this way now. Let's see what they have on the other side of the field.
Tigers took just 2 minutes and 50 seconds to answer with a touchdown.
2 scores in the first 4.
Yeah, within the first 4 minutes. Red Dog's going to go deep, and it's going to go back to
reverse.
Yep. And off the there, Morales goes up the middle. The Tigers going to hammer at the 22-yard line to get to go further than the 22, and that's where Valley Center will have the ball first and 10. As we mentioned, Braylon Mitchell is the quarterback. There, Morales the running back. We've already mentioned Dustin Hotchkiss, one of the wide receivers. And we'll also go from a wingback slot, another starter, Jesse Morales, and at a wide spot, Lincoln Setmeyer. And along the line, the center is Ali Khalil, one of their captains. And the guards are David Favela Delgado and this is Logan Carrillo. And then on the tackle position, starting with David Villalobos and David Todd. Back to pass pitcher. Looks over at the far side as a receiver, out further way out beyond his outstretched hands of the intended receiver Zetmeyer, and it will be a second down and 10 from the 22.
Just a little too far out of his reach. I like the way he broke and he got away from the defender, but just too far away.
So throws a good pass. He's completed 62% of them this year for 771 yards, 8 touchdowns and just 1 interception.
They do a lot of, the ball was on the way before he even broke. They do a lot of that. That's hard to defend.
Yes, it is.
The timing round.
Morales in the backfield, man, goes in motion on the near side, reverse hand off to Jeff Quintus Gagan, and he's going nowhere. Tigers going to stack him up for a loss. Inside the 20-yard line, let's see where they're going to put it. His forward progress down. They'll put it at the 19. That'll be a loss of 3. So 3rd and 13 coming up from the 19.
AJ Arife was in on the sack along with Adrian Cortez for the Tigers. By the loss of 3.
Yep. I didn't fool the Tigers defense at all.
Not at all. That is the backfield. Wait for him to come to him.
So Mitchell will be in the backfield now. We'll have Bear Morales to his right side. 2 wide receivers each side of the field. Gets the snap, goes back to pass. Looks over the middle. Going to pass it. Has receiver completed at the 40-yard line. Brought down immediately is Jesse Morales. Going to get the first down. Nice spiral by Mitchell.
Beautiful little spiral. Right in front of Brandon Felix.
To the 43, quick snap, and handed off to Bear Morales on the left side. He looks like he stopped and he breaks open, and he's now gone. He had Tigers all around him at the line of scrimmage, but there was nobody that could bring it down, and he'll go in for the score.
He's got me by the face mask. He's got me by the face mask.
That's going to be a 57-yard touchdown run by Bear Morales. And that'll be his 5th or 6th touchdown of the season.
I thought we had him back there.
There were Tigers all around him at the line of scrimmage, and I thought there's no way he's going anywhere. And then he cut back up towards the middle of the field, and then cut to the outside and was gone. So Rizzo will come in for the extra point attempt, and it's up and good. There was 6:38 to go in this first quarter of play. It's now the Jaguars 14 and the Tigers 6.
With many types of delicious marinated chicken to choose from, and award-winning carne asada. Check out these specials: home-style pork al pastor, only $2.99 a pound, and marinated carne asada for $9 a pound. And pollo asada, buy one get 1 pound free, only Monday through Wednesday. Open in El Centro 8 to 8, in Yuma 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. K's Carne, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro, and Kennedy's Carne, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
57-yard touchdown run by Dan Morales, and the extra point is good. It's a 14-6 Valley Center lead. And the first scoring drive, 2 plays. This one's 4 plays. And it would go 78 yards. And use a minute and 14 seconds. And it's now a 14-6 Valley Center lead.
That hasn't happened to the Tigers all year. The rush defense has been spectacular all year.
Although this is only the second time this season the Tigers have given up 2 touchdowns in a game. Last week against Palo Verde, which they scored on the very last play of the game. And now they've given up the 2 touchdowns in the first. Deeper goes in on one side, Darren Wesso on the other. They'll kick it toward Wesso this time. The ball will bounce to the 13. He'll pick it up at the 9. Heads up the field, cuts toward the outside of the 20. There's a lot of Jaguars there. He's going to go nowhere but backwards. And will get tackled at the 15-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will have the ball first and 10.
That's good coverage by the Jaguars. There's about 4 or 5 Jaguars.
Yeah, they were all over.
They're all over. See what we can do. If we can answer it again.
We like those 80-yard drives. A little bit short of it. It's going to be at the 16-yard line, so it would be...
Let's get an offside.
Right. So this would make it an 84-yard drive if we could score on this one. Robinson will stay in the backfield. Wesso in motion, gets the pitch forward, tries to turn the corner, gets it diving across the 15 to about the 19-yard line. He was going to mark his forward progress. They'll put it right at the 19, so it's a gain of 3. Second down and 7. Even though it's a quick pitch forward, it counts as a pass.
That's a pass. Yeah, Rashard Robinson was out there, took out the first linebacker. Good block.
Now the quarterback along the line, A.J. Rispe, Max Alvarez, Johnny Carrillo, Jordan Malik, and Ezra Vela. Second down and 7. Again, handoff the other way to Robinson. Robinson breaks the line, gets the first down. MSC breaks the tackle, the 30s at the 40. To the 50-yard line, it's a foot race. It's at the 30-yard line. They're going to bring him down, getting an angle on him, and brings him down inside the 30-yard line near the 20. How many tackles did you break that time, George?
At least 2.
Wow.
At least 2. I wish you could have broken one more, though.
Well, they had an angle on him.
Did you see him pull away?
Wow. To the 22-yard line, from the 19 on one side to the 22 on the other.
That's what good call right there. They
had
the angle there. He pulled away from the DB, the first DB. That free safety came across the field.
It's going to go as a 59-yard run for Robinson. Wow. He now has 67 yards in the game. First and 10, Tigers to the 22. They'll go out of the lineup for a play. Wesso brought to the backfield. Gets the handoff. Takes it up the middle. Now bounces to the outside and it brought down. Good tackle. Got to give some credit to Daniel Staley bringing him down. To bring it down at the 21 or right at the 22 would be no gain on the play. Second down and 10. Yeah, good open field tackle. If he doesn't get him, I'm not sure how far he goes.
I was expecting the straight arm. He never got it out.
He's a good athlete. He's a basketball player, so we like that. But he also plays lacrosse. Ooh, so he's a tough ball player. He plays in the middle linebacker spot right now. And as you mentioned, he'll probably be playing at quarterback at some point. They use him as a wildcat, and he's very, very successful with that. Ayala, quarterback, will have West in the backfield, back to pass. Sets up, looks over the near side, has a receiver, going to complete it to Gio Robles, is going to be brought out of bounds around the 16-yard line. Nick that Mario Gaxiola on the other end of it at the 16. That's a gain of 6. The Tigers will have a 4th down at about 4.
This guy's got it.
3rd down at 4, I'm sorry.
This guy's got it marked at the 15. Yeah, 15.
It's 15. Okay,
yeah,
they moved it up the yard. Okay, so it's going to be a 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, the far rep was on the 16. This guy goes next to the play, and he's at 50. Robinson's back in backfield, the Tigers.
He'll be on the left side of Ayala in the shotgun. We'll get the call at the middle. They're waiting for that. They were just waiting for that one. Stopped him right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. In fact, maybe a loss of a yard on it.
Somebody missed their block on that right side.
I think they were kind of keying on him on that throw.
Yep, 4th down.
The Tigers will have a 4th down. They'll go for it from there. Yeah, I think when Rashad went into the backfield, I think they were expecting him to carry it up the middle, and it's exactly what happened. The Tigers are going to call timeout. With 3:59 to go in this first quarter of play, it's the Jaguars 14 and the Tigers 6.
Brick House Coffee Shop and Brick House Deli are open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., located at Lisa Tucker Center, Imperial. Start the day off right with your favorite drink from Brick House Coffee Shop. Then order your deli sandwich next door. Choose from a list of your favorite sandwiches with the fixings you like. Google Brick House Deli in Imperial and order online to have it ready when you show up. Brick House Deli now offers a banquet room for your birthday party, office party, or business meetings. Call Brick House Deli, 760-592-4352. That's 592-4352.
Tigers after talking to head coach David Shaw on the sideline coming out. Let's see what they've got up their sleeve with a 4th and 4 at the Valley Center 16-yard line. Ayala at quarterback has West in the backfield. Fake it to Wesso. Throws out to the side. Almost picked off, and he'd have gone all the way if he did, as Jet Fuentes Staley will knock it down at the 10-yard line, and the Tigers' drive will stall at the Valley Center 16.
I've never even seen the ball. It's a little dark on that far end zone.
First incompletion by Ayala, completed the first 3 for 16 yards, and Valley Center will have a football 1st and 10, and they will be at their own 16-yard line.
Okay, got a quick update here. Got Centro over Cibola in the first, 14-6. Raleigh 13, Calexico nothing. So we got a play going here.
Valley Center lined up. Mitchell in the backfield. Bear Morales would be in his right side. He'll be in the shotgun. Man goes in motion to the near side of Hotchkiss. Handed off to Morales up the middle, and the Tigers defense will stop him after a couple of yards of a gain. Maybe just a yard gain to the 17, 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, Nor Larios, along with San Rubalcaba and Arispe, all in on that tackle for the Tigers.
So Jesse Morales will split out to the left side, has already a catch to his credit of 24 yards on their last scoring drive. Man goes in motion, Hotchkiss again to the right, hand off to Bear Morales to follow him. Tries to turn the corner, does so, gets out to the 25-yard line, breaks one tackle to 28, and then will be brought down all the way out to the 34-yard line, maybe 35. We'll see where they mark his forward progress. We're going to put it at the 36-yard line. That'll be a gain of 19 and a 1st down. As I mentioned before when we were first talking, we were already ready to go. They're quick on it. Another handoff, Morales up the middle. But he's deceptively quick and hard to bring down.
Yeah.
You know, you look at him, he's 5'6" and 155, but he's difficult to bring down. And Morales this time will be, after no gain on this play. It'll be a 2nd down and 10 from the 36.
On the play before this, I've seen 2 of the Tigers over there saying they're holding. They're telling the ref they're holding.
Yeah, I know that you mentioned it, and I saw JJ was saying that on the last long run, the touchdown run, that he was being held. And you don't normally see that from him.
No.
You don't at all.
Face time. He's grabbing face time.
So Mitchell, back to pass. That's going to be a screen pass. Those are short. Tipped up in the air by Morales. He brings it down, and they're going to be tackled quickly at the 37-yard line. Coming up to make the tackle, Jacob Lee. See where they're going to mark his forward progress, maybe as far out as the 38, and that's what's going to be a 2-yard gain, so a 3rd down and 8 from the 38.
Great concentration, though, by the running back. He tipped it up, was able to keep his eye on him.
Yep, tipped it to himself. Yep. And good job of the Tigers when they noticed that it was going to be a screen pass, and they stayed put. Kept it at a 2-yard gain. Now coming back into the backfield now is Daniel Staley. And he stays in the block. Back to pass Mitchell. Throws over the middle. Has a receiver going to complete it to Jed Staley at the 47-yard line of the Tigers on a 1st down for Valley Center.
Jonathan Cruz able to bring him down for the Tigers, but not the 1st down.
15-yarder on that one, on that pass. So 1st and 10. Take the hand up. Back to pass. Going to look it deep. Throws it out there. Floats it out. And they both then almost intercepted at the 10 as he dove for it. The pass was intended for Jesse Morales. Had that catch earlier. Well, that thing was floated out there a long way. That really was. 2nd down and 10 from the Tiger 47.
Kind of gave him an opportunity to run under that, but both the one that recognized first beat him to the spot.
So Mitchell will get the play call from the sideline and run back and join his crew. Too many times they do that no huddle, and they do it quickly, don't they? This time they get into a huddle. And Daniel Staley will right side of Mitchell. Trips right this time for Valley Center, and a timeout is going to be someone not have a chin strap or
he must be bleeding or something. He must be bleeding.
That could be it.
He's looking
he is on his elbows. Both of them. Daniel Staley is in the backfield.
Good eye by the ref.
Yeah, it was. So Ben Morales comes into the lineup now in the backfield, and Daniel will get doctored up on the sideline. Back to pass roll into his right. Mitchell throws down the middle of the field, way over the head of the intended receiver, Jesse Morales, and a roll incomplete. And it'll be a 3rd down and 10 from the 47.
He's got some great blocking up front, though. His front line is doing an awesome job.
They're not getting penetration at all. The Tigers' defense is not at this point.
And remember, these guys, Jaguars from old, very disciplined. Always very disciplined.
Which we have seen over the years of this team. Very good fundamentally and very disciplined. 2 wide receivers going right to the left. They'll take a tight end and put him left side as well. And man goes in motion is Quintus Staley to the far side. Back to pass Mitchell. Sets up. Going to float one deep again, and it's going to go incomplete. And this time was intended for Quintus Staley. Falls incomplete. 4th down and 10 from the 47. Decision time, I think they're going to punt it after 3 incomplete passes.
I don't know if that was 15 or 13 for the Tigers. Stayed with him and was
stayed right with him, though.
Right with him. Yep. Step for step. I'm glad he threw his hands up and tried to look backwards at the ball. Try to find the ball.
It's one thing about floatless passes like that, if you can quickly get to it, and we're getting closer to it.
That's where it'd be good to be a basketball player.
Yes.
Screen him away.
Yep, exactly right.
A little block out.
Rizzo will be in the punt. It's a high snap. He's going to barely get it off. It's going to be a high one. Going to bounce at the 20-yard line and take a Valley Center roll inside the 5, and will come to a rest at the 3. Wow, what a great punt. 43-yarder that goes to the 3.
If Arispa doesn't stop, he blocks that kick.
44-yard punt, actually. And the Tigers have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 3. How about a 97-yard score?
Okay, that'd be nice. Even better.
I could go for that. Minute 24 remaining in this first quarter of play. The Jaguars 14, the Tigers 6.
Good time right now for Gio. Let him just run loose.
And he is in the lineup. Robinson also in the lineup. They'll both be split out to the left along with Trey Reese. And split way to the right, Mario Gaxiola and West will be in the backfield along with quarterback Jaden Ayala. Ayala back to pass in the middle of the end zone. We're going to pass it off short to Robinson, but he's going to be whooped all over the place and brought down at the line of scrimmage. No gain, and it will be a 2nd down and 10.
Great read. I'm trying to get a number. Number 3. Oh, Daniel Staley. Daniels, the great read.
So he got his arms all fixed up where he was bleeding a few moments ago and back into the lineup at his middle linebacker position. Same trips left for the Tigers. And Wesso in the backfield. Ayala gets the snap. It's going to be an option. We'll pitch it out to Wesso, and he's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage for a yard loss. He had that one read perfectly, and it'll be a 3rd down, and now 11 from the 2.
Another Staley, Mitchell Staley, number 18.
19 yards on 5 carries for Wesso. The Tigers got to come up with something big right now. You'd hate to have a punt from the back of the end zone.
That they had that red. Ayala couldn't do anything. He couldn't cut it up. He pitched it out, and they had that covered also.
The Tigers taking their time to figure what to do, and they're going to call a timeout on it. It'll be the end of the quarter as we look over at the time, and it will be the end of the quarter with the score. Valley Center 14 and Imperial 6.
InterCare is your one-stop shop for your family's healthcare needs, with 2 new healthcare facilities opening in Imperial in 2025. Look for InterCare's new healthcare facility and new PACE Center exclusively for senior citizens, opening in 2025 next to the new Cambria Hotel. InterCare, making life healthy from the inside out.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours, and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Howe in El Centro.
See the humidity, George, on the field. Now you can start to see the glistening on the artificial turf here. Tigers down 14-6. That's come up with a big play now with a 3rd down and 11 from their own 2-yard line after a 44-yard punt rolled to the 3 moments ago. Maybe the updated score?
Yeah, we got Raleigh 13, Calexico nothing. Lake Mead 7, Hopeville 6. In the first.
And Centro was leading Cibola 14-6, I think, wasn't it? The last report.
That's 2, yeah. 14-6, last report.
So trips left for the Tigers once again. Wesso will go in motion to the near side as well, and back to pass Ayala, going to get it to Wesso. Wesso's hit at the end zone, and it's going to be a safety. He'll be tackled in the end zone. And now the Tigers will have to free kick it, trailing now by a score of 16-6.
Great coverage.
Yep.
Got to hand it to them.
They show a lot of quickness on defense. A lot of quickness. They can move all over the place out here. And we knew they were going to be a tough team. They are every year. And they play in a really tough league. When you look at the schools that they play against.
Yeah.
And
you're talking about Oceanside.
Right. And they've come back and been strong the last couple of years.
Yeah, my sister Elsa's granddaughter is the cheerleader at La Costa Canyon, and that's who they're playing tonight. At Oceanside. She said that's tough always to play there.
So the Tigers will have to kick off now, and they'll have to do it from their own 25-yard line after the safety. Jet Puentes Staley, Bear Morales will both be back deep to receive. Hotchkiss will be the up back, and also Daniel Staley an up back. Mario Gaxiola will kick it off the tee. You have the opportunity to either one of them, but you're better off instead of the punt. You know, in the old days, they'd have to punt it.
Yeah.
Now you can do either one.
Yeah. I just got nothing. I lost it. Oh, Central 21. Cibola 6 now in the second. So, line drive kick right down the middle. Oh, they're both
all the way to the 25-yard line, and Morales is going to bring it up the middle, then bounce it to the outside of the far side. He's at the 50-yard line to the Tiger 40. It'll be knocked out of bounds and tackled at the 35-yard line. So, again, good field position for Valley Centers. They'll have the ball 1st and 10 at the Tiger 35-yard line.
Not good when your kicker has to
make the tackle.
Make the tackle,
No.
All they're doing is everybody's going to the middle. When the defense comes in, they kick it right out.
Just turn and bounce to the outside, and there's nobody there.
They're sucking them in and kicking it out.
I know in the old days you had to stay in your
lane.
Stay in your lane, straight down the field, and make sure that doesn't happen. But now it seems like they converge toward the middle, and if someone can bounce to the outside, they're gone.
And I didn't like practicing that, the kickoff.
Over and over and over.
Over and over and over.
That's the truth. Legs were dragging for a while.
And it used to be 130 degrees.
It had to have been at least that. And that was a cooler day. From the shotgun formation, Hotchkiss will move from the left side to the right side, and the handout's going to go to Mayor Morales. Went to Staley, the far side. He's at the 20 or the 30-yard line. They're going to get run out of bounds. They'll say he went out of bounds at the 27 on the reverse. So it's going to be a gain of 8 yards in the play, 2nd down and 2.
Adrian Cortez recognized that and was able to push him out of bounds. And that's after a good game.
They've got 8 yards on it to the 28. Actually, the 28, they're going to mark it out the 27, so it'll be a 7-yard gain on that one. So a 2nd down and 3.
It's a way to slow down an over-pursuing team, right?
Yeah. Morales will stay in the backfield with the quarterback. Braden Mitchell run the shotgun. Hand it out, Morales up the middle. Gets ganged up by the Tiger defense right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be a 3rd down now and 3 from the 28.
Good strong tackle by Sandro Bacaba. Got him with 2 for the night.
Morales, after getting 85 yards and 4 carries, has been stopped twice at the line of scrimmage for no gains. He goes to the sideline. Daniel Staley will come out into the backfield. Now, if he goes in the shotgun, we probably will see a Wildcat.
Yep.
At least all the times I've watched him.
He's the one that called the play, too.
Yep.
He called the play.
He'll also bring Josiah Tirado, 5'10" and 200, in the backfield to block. So Daniel gets the snap. So Wildcat to the left side. Turns upfield, puts his head down. We'll get a couple of yards out of it.
Got it. You got it.
But he will get the 1st down. You'll get 3 yards on that. It'll be a 1st and 10 Valley Center.
J.J. Jimenez.
Another field like Fallbrook, the 25-yard line is red. You can't hardly see it.
Oh, it sure is. I couldn't even see it until you mentioned it.
Yeah, you don't see it. And you couldn't, in the Fallbrook game, you couldn't see it either. You see on both sides, it kind of disappeared from up here. So Daniel Staley's first carry, good for 3 yards on the 1st down, and Valley Center has the ball 1st and 10 at the Tiger 25. Mitchell will come back into the lineup. Staley will stay in at a running back position to the right side. Pass, that's up, looks over the middle as a receiver, Jet Staley, touchdown, just like that. Little post route, and is untouched for the touchdown.
Right down the field, right between the 2 defenders. The linebacker and the safety or TV, whatever it was.
Yep. 25 yards on the touchdown pass. And it's now 22-6, Valley Center. Rizzo will come in for the extra point. Prentice Staley on the hole. Ball is down. Kick is up. And it's good. With 10:04 to go in this first half of play, it's now Valley Center 23 and the Imperial Tigers 6.
The UPS store at 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro is your full-service shipping headquarters. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. And with their pack and ship guarantee, your items are guaranteed to ship safe and arrive in one piece. Don't forget, the UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos, plus many sizes of printing on-site. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays 8 to 5, and Sundays 10 to 3 at 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
On the drive, just 4 plays for Valley Center, and 35 yards after the safety and the free kick. And it used 1 minute and 50 off the clock. And the touchdown on the pass from Braylon Mitchell, his second, or actually his first touchdown of the night, and his 9th touchdown pass of the season. It will go to Jet Fuentes Staley. That is his 3rd touchdown catch of the season. And with Rizzo's extra point, 23-6, Valley Center. Need to receive. Again, for the Tigers, Wessel on one side, Helm on the other, and he'll come up, catch the ball. Will actually bounce in front of him. He'll pick it up the 30-yard line, then get twisted around and fumble. Fumble on it. I think the Tiger got onto it.
I don't see anybody.
Yeah.
Okay, we got it.
Yeah, it was picked up. Thankfully, Trey Reese was back there and was able to cover it. And the Tigers will have the ball 1st and 10, but they'll be at their own 30-yard line.
There's a Jaguar on the ground there, and I thought it bounced right to him.
Yeah, it sure kind of looked like it was going toward him, yeah. So 1st and 10, Tigers from the 30-yard line, trailing now 23-6 for the Jaguars of Valley Center.
Now we know why they put up so many points against Walbrook.
Yeah. They got the offense. I think they scored 56 or something against Walbrook.
Exactly.
Yeah. So Ayala quarterback, he'll have West on the backfield with him. Take the handoff, throw it, going to complete it to Gio Robles, who gets hit immediately and dropped at the 34-yard line after a gain of 4, and it will be a 2nd down and 6.
Oh, Jet Fuentes Daly.
Goes both ways. Yep. Yeah, he's just a great athlete.
But just the quickness.
Yeah. We'll get it there and cover in a hurry.
God, really covered that quick.
First catch of the night for Robles. Back to pass Ayala. And look on the far side. As receiver completes to Mario Gaxiola, twists his way out across the 45-yard line. And the Tigers will have a 1st down at the 47 for a gain of 13.
Good fight there by Gaxiola. About 2 or 3 extra yards after being hit.
Second catch of the night for Mario. And totals up 20 yards. Tigers have 33 passing in the game. Helen will come split out to the left side along with Robinson and Robles, and Gaxiola will split out to the right side. Wesso in the backfield from the shotgun with Ayala. Ayala takes the handoff. Pump fakes, then throws deep, has a receiver wide open. Rashad Robinson at the 20 to the 15-yard line, brought down. Pass a little bit underthrown. Otherwise, that's a touchdown. But Rashad did a great job of getting open, catching the ball, and gets down to the 13-yard line for a 1st down for the Tigers.
I didn't get to see it. He did have to come back. I was watching the blocking here for the Tigers. So when I looked up, he was all by himself. He did, like you said, he had to come back for it.
40 yards on that one to Rashad. He had a 6-yarder and one for no gain earlier. So that's his 3rd catch of the ball game. The Tigers have 73 yards passing so far and have a 1st and 10 at the Valley Center 13. Trey Reese back to the lineup with Helm and Robinson wide out to the left. Ayala looks over the defense, hands it off to Wesso. Wesso goes to the right side, bounces to the outside, then cuts back inside. Will get down to about the 3s, very near the 1st down. Kind of a shifty move
Did you see
that we haven't seen in a while.
Like stutter step real quick, and then he kicked it to the left.
It was good for 10 and a 1st down at the 3.
Here we go. They're ready. They're ready to go.
Ayala, quarterback, has West in the backfield with him. Takes the handoff, going to roll out to the left, and they're waiting for it. They had a defensive end that just waited for him, and Ramon Burrell Jr. will make the stop for a loss back to the 7-yard line. Lost of 4.
Didn't fool Burrell, that's for sure. He ran right into him. There's like a misdirection, and quarterback kept it, went the other way.
So 2nd to goal for 7. That's one thing I'm sure that they've watched us do, though, where we'll fake it one way, and he rolled it the other, and then Burrell just kept his spot there. He didn't get faked out by him, just waited. So it's 2nd and goal from the 7 now for the Tigers. Wessel will go to the right side of Ayala this time from the shotgun. Fake the handoff. Throws in the end zone. Touchdown. Mario Gaxiola will get the touchdown for the Tigers, and it's now a 23-12 ball game.
With 8:07 in the 2nd quarter.
Mario's 4th catch of the night, or 3rd catch of the night. This one goes for a touchdown, and that is his 4th touchdown reception of the season. And the Tigers will go for 2.
Right by himself.
Gio out to the right, trips left for the Tigers. Wesso in the backfield with Ayala, goes back to pass. Going to have the fade into the corner to Robles, and he trips and falls before the ball can get there. Not sure what happened over in the far corner of the end zone, but the 2-point conversion is no good. And with 8:07 to go now in the second quarter of play, it's now the Jaguars 23 and the Tigers 12.
For over 63 years, the Imperial Quarterback Club has supported all sports teams at Imperial High School. The money they raise goes a long way to keeping our kids busy with school activities. Right now, they are looking for donations and new members to keep the Quarterback Club going. Members can be parents of students or community members who care. If you would like to become a member, please call Betty or Larry Zinn, 760-355-1312. That's 355-1312. The Quarterback Club wishes the Imperial Tigers a great season. Go Tigers!
On the drive, 6 plays, 70 yards, using 1:51 off the clock, and a 7-yard touchdown pass from Jaden Ayala. That is his 13th touchdown pass of the season, and it goes to Mario Gaxiola, his 4th TD catch of the year. The 2-point conversion no good, and Valley Center now leads the ball game by a score of 23-12 over the Tigers. See if that renews some energy with this Imperial squad.
Just thinking that.
Deep to receive on the near side. Jeff Staley on the far side, Bear Morales.
Just say Staley. That's what you got to say.
I know, you can kind of be right if you just say it. And it's going to be a pitch from Hotchkiss back to Fuentes Staley, who will then dive forward and brought down to the 30-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Jaguars at the 30-yard line.
Good hustle by Terrell Washington Walker. Get down the field and make that tackle. Good hustle.
So let's see what Valley Center will do on this drive. They had started out the ball game with a 77-yard kickoff return, which set them up down inside the 10-yard line.
You can't do that to us 2 years in a row, could you?
Man, I don't know. Mitchell fakes the handoff, going to pitch it out to the left side. It catches the ball and brought down the 32-yard line. And it's to Fuentes Staley, I believe. I'm seeing him walking back to
I think that's what it was. That JJ almost had him right at the line of scrimmage. And Danny Esquivel brought him down.
So it'll be a 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard gain on the pass from Mitchell to Fuentes Staley.
Yeah, Daniel Esquivel hit him hard. I don't know if we've seen him coming.
Trips right this time, man in motion. Hotchkiss going toward the far side and then pulls up at the tight end spot. Hand it off up the middle, finds a nice little crease to get out to the 37-yard line. And then brought down hard at that point was Bear Morales.
Got in like a way, knees bent backwards. So Adrian Cortez and J.J. Jimenez finished him off.
4-yard gain on that. So 3rd down and 3 coming up.
That Cortez had him wrapped around both knees, and when J.J. hit him, I didn't like the way he went backwards.
Morales now has 89 yards rushing in this first half. Inching up close to the second 100-yard game of the season. He goes to the right side of Mitchell, who goes back to pass. Looks over the middle, has a receiver wide open as Hotchkiss catches the Tiger 40 to the 30-yard line. Going to be hit and finally brought down at the 22. Again, wide open back there at the 22-yard line and a 1st down for Valley Center.
They see something that we're not covering.
41 yards on the pass play.
And he just floated it. It's not like he's anything strong out there.
Yep. First catch of the night for Hotchkiss goes for 41 yards on a 1st down. And off to the left side goes to Bear Morales, who gets ran out of bounds after a gain of a couple. Maybe 3 yards. Looks like they're going to put it down at the 18-yard line.
Jacob Lee was able to push him out of bounds. Big Noah Larios almost had him.
Give him 42 yards on that pass.
Okay.
And that gain right now for Morales would be a 3-yard gain, so it's a 2nd down and 7 from the 18 of the Tigers. Morales will stay in the lineup. We'll go to the right side of Mitchell, who's in the shotgun. And Daniel Staley will come in on a slot left. High snap, gets it down to Morales. Morales cuts off a couple of Tigers, but then he's going to get grabbed and brought down for no gain at all. Good extra pursuit by the Tigers' defensive backs and linebackers, and Morales gets up a little slow on that one. No gain, 3rd down and 7.
Trying to see who that was to make the first 13 for the Tigers. Isaiah Perez. The JJ was able to get out there and finish him off. I'm going to give that one to Perez.
5:40 remaining in this first half of play. Valley Center up 23-12 over the Tigers. They also move over to the left side of Mitchell in the shotgun for the Jaguars. Snap back to him, looks downfield. As a receiver, bounces over his hands at the 5-yard line. Was intended over the head of Jesse Morales. And a 4th down and 7 coming up. Now, do you go for a field goal, or can the field goal kicker that far out?
Well,
he comes in to try it right now.
He's kicking from the 30 and hit the upright. No, we're missing in the backfield is Brandon Felix, who's usually the free safety. Can't spot him on the sideline. But Isaiah Perez is back there right now.
So it's going to be lined up for a 36-yard field goal attempt. Rizzo is in. Quinn is Staley on the hole. Good snap. Ball is down. Kick is up. Lots of leg to it. And it looks good enough, and it is by a lot. So the 36-yard field goal is good by Beto Rizzo. And with 5:25 to go in the first half, it's now the Jaguars 26 and the Tigers 12.
Stan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
6 plays and 52 yards on the drive for Valley Center, and a 36-yard field goal by Beto Rizzo, which had, about 20 yards to spare? Seemingly. He kicked way over the uprights.
Pretty.
Yeah, it really was. And it's now a 26-12 Valley Center lead. High kick that's going to bounce at the 20-yard line, picked up and taken out to the 22 and getting nowhere beyond that. There's just nothing there. Good pursuit on that one. Goes inwards to bring it back, and you'll get to the 23-yard line, and the Tigers will have the ball 1st and 10 there.
Trying to spot Brandon on the sideline. I cannot find him.
It's 2:39 off the clock on that drive. Aided by that 42-yard pass from Mitchell to Hotchkiss. And the Tigers have the ball 1st and 10. They'll have the ball at their own 23-yard line with 5:20 remaining in this first half of play. Robinson will be brought back into the backfield to the right side of Ayala. And now Escobar will come in as a blocking back. He'll be set up between the right guard and right tackle. And goes in motion. One way, handed off the other to Robinson. Robinson breaks tackles, gets across the 30-yard line to about the 34. That's going to be good for 11 yards and a 1st down.
He worked for that one. He carried number 8 for a while. Beto Rizzo, the kicker. He is running hard. I thought that Brandon's on the bench, and he's got his foot up. They're icing it.
Oh, man. Yeah. He's seeing that.
There's no shoulder pads on. We got timeout.
And a stop on the clock is going to be officials' timeout. Yeah, he was pointing to it was going to be officials' timeout, so we're going to hold on for a second. We'll talk to Gio Robles for a moment. And then Gio moves from the left side of the lineup over to the right, and he'll go to the sideline. I'm not sure what that situation was with Gio, but he goes off to the sideline now and runs over to the bench. And Helen will come into the lineup to replace him on the near side. So 2 wide receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Escobar stays into the lineup, and Robinson in the backfield with Ayala. The shotgun formation. Jaden taking his time. It's the snap. Hands off to Rashad Robinson. Fakes going left, goes right instead, and man, grinds out 5 yards just like that to the 44-yard line.
He's hungry. He's hungry for some playing time and yardage.
Out to the 39. That'll be a gain of 5.
Now we have a timeout, Tigers.
Yeah, a timeout. 4:34 to go in the first half of play. It's Valley Center 26 and Imperial 12.
Finally, we have all-you-can-eat sushi in Imperial Valley here at Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill. Now offering all-you-can-eat from appetizers, rolls, sushi, and more all day from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, just off Highway 86 in Imperial. Call your order in at 760-355-4440. That's 355-4440. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill.
The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago by a group of parents to help the football team with needed equipment and sending players to special training. Their fundraising efforts are huge, not only for the football program, but to support other programs and sporting activities in Imperial School District. Looking to volunteer? They're always looking for new members. You can call Gabby Otisteen, Club President, 760-960-1741. Go Tigers.
Ayala from the shotgun goes back to pass. Pump fakes to the right. Now got to go deep. Has a receiver open. Catches at the 30-yard line to the 20. To the 10. 5 touchdown Tigers. What a great throw by Jaden Ayala. Mario Gaxiola on the catch. His second touchdown of the night, and it's now 26-18 Tigers.
Ooh, I thought he overthrew him. Gaxiola broke out to the sideline, out to the flat, and Ayala pump fake and shook out, turned to his left, and hit him on
the run.
On the run.
Oh, that's the best long pass I think he's thrown this year. And Mario ran a great little.
Yeah, I like the little out pattern.
Kind of one way and then little hitch to it, and it took off. And
pump fake, and he got it.
It was a well done play. And coming in for the extra point, William Kwan. And the ball is down, and the kick is up, and it looks to be good. And it is. With 4:25 to go in the first half of play, it's now the Jaguars 26 and the Tigers 19.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
On that drive for the Tigers, 3 plays, 77 yards. Almost got our 80-yard drive. 55 seconds is all it took. And, wow, what a blast of a 61-yard touchdown pass from Jaden Ayala to Mario Gaxiola. And the extra point by William Kwan. And it's now a 26-19 ball game, a one-score game.
Good ball game here.
Yeah, this has been a great game.
A lot of points being put up by both teams.
And it's going to be a short little squib kick that's going to be bouncing along and picked up at the 28-yard line. Ooh. Hit hard. 35 and going down to 37 is Hotchkiss. And
he held on.
I said he had good hands and just showed it on. Wow.
Good job of holding on to the ball. Danny Esky was good. It is. Oh, now.
So, 26-19 ball game. With Valley Center leading it. Look at the last 3 games the teams have played. None of the scores have been like this. But this lady will come in motion and then stop and then go again. And I think the Tigers may have jumped offside. Yep.
knew it, too. He knew it.
On that last touchdown, too, I noted that Levi Mincher came into play on the left tackle slot on that.
Oh, I did see that.
Yep, he came in as the left tackle. And his uncle Michael Mincher listens in from Mongolia.
Mongolia?
I believe it's Saturday there, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Saturday afternoon.
Right. So 1st and 5 now, after the 5-yard penalty. That's going to hand it off to Bear Morales on the left side, breaks the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and then we'll get some positive yardage out of it. And it looks like he's going to get nothing. He'll get across the 40-yard line to about the 41.
See who we got coming up over there. 11 and 9. Esquivas, and Raúl Gaba. That's radio. Again.
One-yard gain from Bear Morales on that. It'll be a 2nd down and 4 from the 42. And up the middle, he's going to get stopped for a loss at the 40-yard line as the Tigers defense comes up and sticks him big, as Rubalcaba will lead the Tiger defense for the stop at the 40. That should be a loss of a couple of yards in the play. A 3rd down now and 6 from the 40-yard line.
Rubalcaba and Arispe combined for the tackle. For a loss. They're playing inspired ball right now. They're pumped up. I can't even give you the update.
I know that
it's too quick.
His half has gone really, really fast. A lot of points, but no huddle offenses and very few incomplete passes to slow the clock. Back to pass Mitchell. Throws it deep. Has a receiver, and it goes a little over the outstretched hands of Jet Puentes Staley at the Tiger 40-yard line. It'll be a 4th down and 6 from the 40, so the Tigers are going to get the football again before the half.
Oh, we got a hold. Yep,
there's going to be a hold against.
Decline it?
I would think that they would. They've got a 4th down and 7 from the 40.
Declined it. All right. Make it a 4th.
It will be declined, so it'll be a 4th down and 7 from the 40. And 4th down and 6 from the 40.
Let me give you a quick update. We got Centro over Cibola at 28-6. Brawley over Calexico 35-0. Hopeville now 30 over Lake Mead 7 in the second.
Wow.
Palo Verde Sweetwater tied at 7.
Vikings were down at one point. They've just blasted back, haven't they? They got a high-powered offense over in Oakville. They really do.
Got timeout?
And the timeout. Nope. Is it timeout? Yeah, timeout called against for Valley Center. We'll call timeout with 2:53 to go. In his first half of play, it's Valley Center 26, Imperial 19.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 57 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And the way goes travels down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
And you kind of wonder with them calling timeout right there, will they punt or will they try to fake? Head coach Bill Dunkel out there and talking with them. Although Rizzo is out there,
yeah, he's out there.
And he does the punting as well as the place kicking and kickoffs. But look who the blocking back is, Daniel Staley.
Short snap.
Yep, short snap. Got to watch for it, and I hope the Tigers are watching for that.
Covering.
Deep to receive is Wezzo. And it will go back to the punter. They're going to go ahead and punt it. Darren will look at it go. It'll angle its way out of the sideline and out of play. And let's see where we're going to say when out of play at. Around the 40-yard line.
Where he stops here.
Yeah, he's moving and moving. Now they're going to say at the 33-yard line. So the Tigers will have the ball 1st and 10, and they'll be at their own 33-yard line with 2:46 to go in this first half of play. Tigers will get the football in the second half, too, remember. We kicked off to start this one.
That would be a good take it down the field, put it in the end zone, tie it up, and then get it back. Start the second half.
2:46 to go, second quarter. Valley Center 26, Imperial 19. Wessel will be in the backfield with Ayala, with Robinson, Reese, and Helm wide out to the left side. Robles to the right, hand up the middle. Rashad will bounce his way across the 35-yard line to about the 37. And he gets there.
That was
Wessel. It was Wessel. So it'll be a 4-yard gain on that. Second down and 6.
Rashad was out to the left.
Yeah, he was right up to the left.
We haven't called Helen's name tonight, have we?
Just one time that there was a fumble that on that one kickoff, and he was in there and was able to recover it.
Oh, he recovered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not as far as catching passes. He was not having them. And up the middle, West over to the left side. Can't find anything. Tries to go back to the right. Get a gain of a yard maybe on it. It'll be a 3rd down and 5 at the 33. Darren just hadn't been able to get things going today.
No, they're stopping it now. They plugged it up. It worked in the first set of downs.
24 yards on 7 carries for Darren tonight. And the 3rd down and 5 at the 33. Clock continues to roll. 1:45 to go in the second quarter. Tigers trailing 26-19. Robles will come out to the left side now with Robinson and Helm. Wesso in the backfield with Ayala, goes back to pass. That's up. Going to pass to the near side. Has Robles catches it. First down across the 45. Will be brought down at the 47. Near the 48. We'll follow the 48-yard line and a 15-yard gain and a first down. Such good hands that you've got on the other end of that.
Yeah. You know what I'm so thinking? He's going up against Staley. He's got 6 inches on Staley.
Yeah.
I would go one-on-one with him. Oh.
Hand off the middle to Wesso, and Wesso's going to bounce it out to the outside of the 40-yard line, the 35. Sutter steps at the 30, and then dives forward near the 20-yard line. Let's see, we may have gone out of bounds on the far side. They're going to say he was brought down at about the 22.
21.
21-yard line?
Yeah, okay. 21. Kxo was out there blocking ahead of him. Just didn't hold on to the block long enough.
31 yards on that run by Wesso. Just as we said, they put a hold on him, and then he gets out there.
I missed it. I didn't see what happened.
The first hit on the 21, handed off to Robinson. He stumbles and he gets the ball, then breaks tackles and scores a touchdown for the Tigers. Rashad Robinson will blast his way in from 21 out, and the Tigers are within extra point of tying this ball game up.
3 tackles he broke. He put his head down, and he worked hard for that.
His second touchdown of the night, and that puts him over 100 yards rushing at 103.
He was not going to be denied on that one, Nick.
26-25, and Quan will come in to attempt the extra point to try to tie this one up.
They need to block this left side here. That's where they're coming in from.
Yeah, they've got a couple of guys that try coming in from that side. Quan gets up there to kick pretty quick, though. He didn't waste any time. Ball is down. The kick is up.
Good.
And it is good. With 56 seconds to go in the first half of play, it's now Tigers 26 and the Jaguars 26.
Brick House Coffee Shop and Brick House Deli are open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., located at Lisa Tucker Center, Imperial. Start the day off right with your favorite drink from Brick House Coffee Shop. Then order your deli sandwich next door. Choose from a list of your favorite sandwiches with the fixings you like. Google Brick House Deli in Imperial and order online to have it ready when you show up. Brick House Deli now offers a banquet room for your birthday party, office party, or business meeting. Call Brick House Deli, 760-592-4352. That's 592-4352.
On that drive, 5 plays, 67 yards, capped by the 21-yard touchdown run by Rashad Robinson, his second touchdown of the night. William Quan's extra point is good. 1:50 on the drive, and it's tied up with 56 seconds to go in the first half. 26-26. Ball was skipped out to the 15-yard line, going straight up the middle, looking toward the outside as Quintus Sadie breaks one tackle. Then there's other Tigers to bring it down to the 31, maybe 32-yard line. And that's where Valley Center will have the football with 48 seconds left of this first half. They'll put it at the 32-yard line, 1st and 10. I got to play some defense and put a stop.
Yes, 48 seconds. Got to be a trick play. Got to be a trick play.
Mitchell in backfield. He'll have Bear Morales to his right side from the shotgun. High snap, has to bring it down. The passes over the middle and tipped away at the last moment. Great job tipping it away by Darian Romo.
Ooh, we haven't called his name
I
yet.
haven't really too much tonight, but that was a great job he did on that.
Yeah, you got a hand on that one.
Stops the clock with 44.9 seconds remaining in the half. Second down and 10 from the Valley Center 32.
So we got Bozin, Trey Reese, and Jacob Lee. The defensive backfield for the Tigers.
Good snap this time back to Mitchell, and it's going to be a screen pass. Morales will catch it, and will run out of bounds near the 40-yard line. He'll be short of the first down. Stops the clock with 39 seconds to go in the first half. It'll be a third down.
At the 39, with 39.
About 3. They're going to say he went out of bounds to the 39-yard line, and so that'll be a gain of 7. Third down and 3 from the 39. Tigers did a good job of protecting that one again.
They sure did.
On the screen pass.
It's just his speed. His speed gets him around the corner.
Mitchell back to pass. Sets up, throws over the middle. Has a receiver going to catch it. Is Hotchkiss. He'll get the first down in Tiger territory. And he'll be brought down at the 44-yard line of Imperial.
He must have heard us. That was Darian Romo. Yeah, we got a timeout.
And a timeout on the field after the 17-yard gain with 32 seconds to go in the first half of play. It's the Tigers 26, the Jaguars 26.
InterCare is your one-stop shop for your family's healthcare needs, with 2 new healthcare facilities opening in Imperial in 2025. Look for InterCare's new healthcare facility and new PACE Center exclusively for senior citizens opening in 2025 next to the new Cambria Hotel. InterCare, making life healthy from the inside out.
Jaguars, after talking to head coach Bill Dunkel on the sideline, head back out on the field and got 32.9 seconds left of this first half. The Tigers, after talking to coaching staff on the side, come back out. Got to put a stop to this quickly. We saw a kicker that can kick a field goal from a long range, so you don't want to let him get into field goal range, which is another 15 yards or so for him. Mitchell, empty backfield. Gets the snap, back to pass. Gets flushed out of the pocket by Gio. Robles is going to tackle him for a loss. What a great job by Gio at the 50-yard line, brings him down.
They were setting up the screen on this side to number 11.
And Gio's down on the ground.
No.
Gio's on the ground as we have timeout on the field with 25 seconds to go.
He got up.
He did get up, but that kind of scares you when he's had knee issues in the past. It'll be put down at the 49-yard line, so it'll be a loss of 5 on that.
Oh, he's coming back in already.
Maybe just kind of scared him, maybe. I don't know. It'll be a loss of 5, so 2nd and 15 from the 49-yard line now. Yeah, you're right. That was setting up to be a screen pass. And Gio read it and then ran it down for a loss of 5.
Yeah, Robert Kyle over here, too. He blocked Hotchkiss, and then he stayed with him.
Mitchell will bring Morales in the backfield, back to pass. Sets up. Has some pressure coming from the near side by Escobar, and he sacks him. Sacks him back at the 46 center. They have no more timeouts, so they're going to have to snap it and throw it down quickly. And they will do that, stop the clock, 4th down with 8 seconds. Now they're showing 7 seconds remaining.
And the Tigers were celebrating when they were lining up to spike that.
Yeah, I can't do that yet.
They should have just ran that down the field.
Let's see, at the Valley Center 47, that was going to be a loss of 4 on that sack.
That was a sack. I didn't write it down.
Yeah.
That was Escobar, right?
Escobar, yeah. So now it's 4th down. They're going to have to throw one Hail Mary or something to try to go all the way. There's no way there's going to be time enough for a field goal to even get it far enough down, I don't believe. So from their own 47-yard line, 4th down, and about 18 to go.
I got Robles, defensive end.
Mitchell goes back to pass, rolling out to his right.
Oh, got a hold. Got a hold.
May have a holding. Throws it deep. It's going to flood and intercepted by the Tigers. And the Tigers will intercept to the 20. If it is a hold against Valley Center, that will stand. Bozin will get the interception. And for Bo, that's his 2nd interception of the season. And it is going to be a penalty against Valley Center, and that's how the half will end. Can we catch our breath, George?
Let me write down what I need.
Wow. that will go as an incomplete pass to end the half.
At the 25.
Normally, Valley Center is not a big passing team, but they've thrown 16 in the first half. Imperial has thrown 14 in the first half.
That makes it up.
Yeah, it's been an exciting half, and we'll try to recap it for you in just a moment. Halftime score in Valley Center. It's the Valley Center Jaguars 26, the Imperial Tigers 26. And we'll recap the scoring and have your unofficial stats here at the half in just a moment.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Hiles in El Centro.
You want Jersey Mike's signature sub? You get a number 13 original Italian. You want a dramatic radio idea? You get me. Like this. I'm the 7th string quarterback, and the other 6 quarterbacks go down. The coach yells, DeVito, you're in. The crowd is worried until I throw a touchdown. But the other team is celebrating. Apparently, I threw the Jersey Mike's number 13 original Italian. I was eating on the sideline. Whoops. The number 13 original Italian. Jersey Mike's. A sub above.
For over 63 years, the Imperial Quarterback Club has supported all sports teams at Imperial High School. The money they raise goes a long way to keeping our kids busy with school activities. Right now, they are looking for donations and new members to keep the Quarterback Club going. Members can be parents of students or community members who care. If you would like to become a member, please call Betty or Larry Zinn, 760-355-1312. That's 355-1312. The Quarterback Club wishes the Imperial Tigers a great season. Go Tigers!
Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Halftime score here in Valley Center, the Imperial Tigers 26, Valley Center Jaguars 26, and here's how the scoring went. This won't be easy to try to decipher as everything went so quick in this one. The Tigers would kick off to the Jaguars, and Puentes Staley, it's Jet Puentes Staley, would go 62 yards on the return. No, let me take that back. He took the initial kickoff and would get all the way down to, let's see, did I write down how long it was? 62-yard return, which then set up a 2-play, 10-yard drive for Valley Center, and it would be capped by Quintus Staley 2-yard run. It was a 77-yard return on the kickoff, and with just a minute and 10 seconds off the clock, of 7-0. The Tigers would then come back to score to make it a 1-point game on an 8-yard touchdown run by Rashad Robinson on a 5-play, 34-yard drive after a 62-yard return by Bo Zinn on a punt. And
kickoff. It was the first set of down.
Yeah.
Kickoff.
Well, but they used to have quite a bit off the clock. So. Yeah, it was going to be enough for that. It would have been on the kickoff.
Yeah.
And the extra point was blocked, though, and it left the score as 7-6, Valley Center. And they played only 4 minutes and 8 seconds of the first quarter of the game, and already 2 scores were in the books. But then Valley Center would come right on back with a 4-play, 28-yard drive after a 57-yard touchdown. That was by Bear Morales, and the extra point by Beto Rizzo was good, and Valley Center was then up 14-6 with 6:38 to go in the first quarter. They would then add to it on a safety with 11:54 to go in the first half to make it a 16-6 game. But the Tigers would come back on a 6-play, 70-yard drive, capped by a 7-yard touchdown pass from Jaden Ayala to Mario Gaxiola. The 2-point conversion was no good, and with 8:07 to go in the first half, Valley Center led 23-12. And Valley Center, let's see, I missed one of the scores on that. Valley Center would take a 23-6 lead with 10:04 to go in the second quarter on a 25-yard touchdown pass from Braylon Mitchell to Jet Quintus-Steely. And on a 4-play, 35-yard drive, the extra point by Rizzo was good. And Valley Center took their biggest lead of the game at 23-6 over the Tigers. But the Tigers would then score on 8:07 to go in the second quarter on a 7-yard. That's where the 7-yard touchdown pass from Ayala to Gaxiola made it 23-12 at that point. And the Tigers, after a great field goal of 36 yards by Beto Rizzo, made it a 26-12 game with 5:25 to go in the first half. And the Tigers would come back after trailing at that point by 14 points. The Tigers would then put up a couple of touchdowns before the half. The first one with 4:25 to go in the second quarter, 61-yard touchdown pass. Quan came in to get the extra point on the 3-play, 77-yard drive, took only 55 seconds, and Valley Center's lead was cut to 26-12. But some defensive stands by the Tigers, they were able to get the football and make a 5-play, 67-yard drive in 1:50, and with 56 seconds to go in the first half, Rashad Robinson would score his second touchdown of the game. Quan's extra point with 56 seconds to go in the half tied it up at 26-26, and that's where we're at right now. Jaden Ayala has just thrown one incompletion in 12 passes really tonight. He's 11 of 12 for 166 yards and 2 touchdowns. Gaxiola has caught 4 of those. I'll have to add these up. Let's see, 68, 81, 88. So 4 of 88 for Gaxiola and 2 touchdowns. Rashad Robinson would have 3 catches in the game, and they would total up to be 46 yards in this first half. Darren Wesso would have a couple of catches, but it would net only 1 yard out of it. And Gio Robles would have 2 catches for 21 yards. And that pretty well gets them to 4. Yep, there we get the 11. So what a great job Jaden has done. 11 of 12 for 166 yards in the first half. Darren Wesso would get the end of 31 there, so he would get 55 yards rushing on 8 carries in the first half. And then Rashad Robinson would carry the other rushing times the Tigers would have tonight, and it would be 6 times, but 103 yards of rushing by Rashad Robinson in the game and 2 touchdowns. So that pretty well sets up what the Tigers have, and we will look at the Jaguars and what they have done offensively in just a moment.
Finally, we have all-you-can-eat sushi in Imperial Valley here at Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill. Now offering all-you-can-eat from appetizers, rolls, sushi, and more all day from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, just off Highway 86 in Imperial. Call your order in at 760-355-4440. That's 355-4440. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill.
The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago by a group of parents to help the football team with needed equipment and sending players to special training. Their fundraising efforts are huge, not only for the football program, but to support other programs and sporting activities in Imperial School District. Looking to volunteer? They're always looking for new members. You can call Gabby or the team, Club President, 760-960-1741. Go Tigers.
It's a 26-26 game, the Imperial Tigers and Valley Center Jaguars, as the marching band for Valley Center plays, about 30 feet from the team line? Yeah. They sound so good, but they are right directly in front of us. For the Jaguars, Braylon Mitchell has completed 7 passes out of 16 for 133 yards. And of those, one touchdown, that was a 25-yarder to Jeff Quintus Staley, and he would catch 3 for 43 in the first half. There would be 2 catches for 59 yards to Dustin Hotchkiss, and 1 of 24 to Jesse Morales, and 1 of 7 to Bear Morales. So 7 of 16, 133. And then rushing, Bear Morales, 86 yards on 10 carries and a touchdown. That was a 57-yarder. Jeff Quintus Staley has carried 3 times for a net of 6 yards and a touchdown. Mitchell was sacked twice for -9, and Daniel Staley had 1 for 3. So 133 yards passing and 86 rushing for 219 for the Jaguars. But how about this for the Tigers? 324 yards of net offense in the first half.
Really?
Yeah. 166 passing and 158 rushing. Peggy's really liking this because she likes the old TV shows.
Yeah.
So, you liking this? You're liking the old songs that they're playing from the old TV shows you like watching. So, with Valley Center marching band playing in front of us, and they had a lot of smaller cheerleaders, younger cheerleaders out tonight too, that have been dancing around all night long. Just really makes it a festive occasion here in Valley Center when they play football here at home. And man, what a game they've seen so far tonight, 26-26. And do you have some defensive stats? We could get those for you in just a moment. 26-26 halftime, the Tigers and the Jaguars.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too. Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 57 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533.
That's the name and the way to go down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
Halftime score here in Valley Center, the Jaguars and the Tigers all locked up at 26. And George on defense, what do we have going?
Woo. You got a good job by the linebackers and the linemen. Let me see, I have Danny Estevez leading all sackers with 6. Then we had him with 1 sack. Then we have we have 4 of them here. Sam Rubalcaba, Adrian Cortez, and A.J. Arife, each with 4. And then J.J. Jimenez, Brandon Felix with 3 before he went out. That's a big loss to the Tigers defense. That's in the free safety position. Then we have 2 each for Noah Larios, Jacob Lee, Mario Gaxiola, and Isaiah Perez. Oh, and Gerald Washington Walker also with 3. Then we had Rio Rosales with a big sack. And I got both in. Oh, the interception at the 25-yard line. I both in. Right. That's what it was. That's what I was thinking. So good job by the Tiger defense.
Well, and really showing a lot of intestinal fortitude to come back from 23-6 down on the road and tie it up 26-26.5.
The way they closed out that first half here with the 2 big sacks.
Right.
Great
job. The sacks were huge. Yeah. Those are huge. So, yeah, this Tiger team has not given up tonight at all, and they could have been down so much. And then you're down 7-0 that quick, but we came back and scored, made it 7-6. But then they scored again quick. And all of a sudden, Tigers were down 23-6 at one point, but came back and are tied 26-26 at the half. And the Tigers get the football here in the second half.
I hope this is the way it ends.
What a barn burner game has been, which we said from the beginning that we expect one, and we certainly have gotten one tonight.
Yeah, I've got to stay awake all the way to Imperial Beach, so I need this.
Rick Sharp was going to be listening in from PC East, which is now in Mississippi, and he wants to send prayers out to people in Florida and Georgia that have been impacted by that hurricane that is back there. So thank you for pointing that out.
I'm glad
And,
we don't have anything like that.
No, I know.
Imagine, I can't even imagine 100-mile winds.
No, I can't either. I can't either. And the devastation that
50.
comes from it. Lee Elders checked in, and we apologize for not getting back to people earlier. We have really bad cell phone connection here. It's been really shoddy, so we apologize for not calling out to people. Kyla's listening in from Idaho. Says it's 75 degrees up there. Kathy Johnson listening in from Alpine. And we were in Alpine to have lunch today and stopped on our way up here and had lunch.
That's wonderful. With Kathy?
In Alpine. No, not with Kathy. We'll have to stop and have her join us sometime up there. But we were in Alpine
Where'd
today.
you eat over here?
I had a prime rib, sliced small prime rib French dip. Oh my goodness. With sweet potato fries. Yeah, it was
it better than the hot dog we had here? Oh, no, you had a bratwurst here.
Yeah, bratwurst and sour cream. It was good. It was good.
I didn't want to kill you.
Peggy and I both had that. We saw bratwurst. Yeah, we got to check that out. Now, they did have, what was the other, pulled pork?
Pulled pork plate. I didn't see
it. Yeah, we didn't know what that one was, but usually we get a hamburger here. They weren't cooking hamburgers, but they made up for the bratwurst.
That's what I was telling Trish when we went.
Well, I told Peggy,
I used to have the best hamburger.
We could smell it because we get the back door from where we're at here, the press box. Lee Elder's listening from Shawnee, Oklahoma. He was out in California at his 50th year high school reunion. Said suddenly here, heavy static that we had. Hopefully got that fixed up. But as we said, it's
we're down to
where we're at. I don't know whether it's the metal that's around here that's causing the interference, but we try moving our cell phone, which everything goes through a cell phone in there. And we try moving it around to get the right spot and then step back so we don't get close to it.
Yeah.
No, but he just put tremendous game, and it certainly has been.
I'm down to one bar right now.
Yeah,
it's my phone. So
it's tough one there. So thank all of you for listening in for us.
Always.
And,
thank you. Yeah.
Let's see, I think that's what we've got right now. And we apologize. We usually look at our Facebook Imperial California memory site to see what people say, but we just can't get the reception in here to be able to get stuff off the internet. So we thank you for listening in to us tonight. Stick with us. George got some updated scores for us.
Real quick, they just said Holville final 46-7 due to injuries. That's what it says.
What was it again now?
46-7, Holville over Lake Mead, and final because of injuries.
Injuries?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Holville must be hitting hard. That's another 40-point game, 46 points.
Yeah. Boy, they put up some points this year, Holville.
I'm almost sad we didn't play this year.
I think we mentioned that before. It's like we've been playing the last few years, but the way they're playing this year, I'm kind of glad we don't have that on our schedule.
Then we got Sweetwater. Oh, good game in Blythe. Sweetwater 10, Palo Verde 7.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
it's a close one there.
And Raleigh 35 over Calexico, nothing in the second.
Mm-hmm.
Central 35, Cibola 12, also in the second.
You know, when you think about it, we mentioned earlier that the team that played Holville tonight, Lake Mead Christian, is in the same league as Needles. And we both remember those trips on the bus to Needles and how far that is. But you think about Sweetwater going to Blythe.
Yeah.
That's about the same trip.
That's a long way.
That's a long ways to play a game. And it's a non-league game they're playing in, too, where for us it was a league game. So we're going 2, maybe 3 times a year. The football every other year, basketball every year,
baseball
baseball
on a Tuesday night and having to go to school the next day.
Exactly. Couldn't be late to school the next day. So, yeah, those bus rides were long.
And then freeze out in the back of the bus in the winter.
Man,
all the windows down.
That kid, of course, they put the windows down.
We're lucky we're still alive.
Exactly, be able to talk about it. Fun time.
Long trip.
Yep.
And Eagle Mountain was another.
Yep, that was another long one. Going through Box Canyon.
Yeah.
And how narrow it is going through some of the areas on Box Canyon to cut off and not have to go through Indio.
A couple of the guys from the work there going to Chuckawalla Prison, in the park, and I took them through there. They didn't know that existed.
Yeah, it existed, yeah. Remember taking that many a time through there. Mrs. Wagner, Mr. Roselle, a couple of the bus drivers that we had back then.
Yeah.
All right, Tigers receiving the ball. They go left to right from the east to the west to open up this second half. Rizzo's kickoff. It's a high one. It's a deep one. And going back to get it will be Hellum. He'll get it to the 12-yard line. Fumbles it. Picks it up to 15. Break a couple of tackles. Will get out to the 19-yard line. But that's where the Tigers will have the football 1st and 10. And they'll be at their own 19-yard line. Jaden Ayala, quarterback, has been just phenomenal this first half. 11 of 12, 166 yards and 2 touchdowns. And he will be at quarterback. Darren Wessel will be either at halfback or in a slot. Anthony Hellam Jr. will be at one of the wide receiver positions, it looks like, as they break their huddle on the sideline. And Levi Mincher is going to stay in there at that left tackle position, so we'll keep an eye on that. Usually plays just on defense, but playing on offense tonight.
Oh, he sure is.
Hellam will be split out to the right, and the first time we've seen both Rashad Robinson and Darren Wessel in the backfield with Ayala. Robinson goes in motion to the far side. Hands it up up the middle to Wessel. It breaks open at the 40-yard line. It's a 50. It's a foot race to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. 10, 5, touchdown Tigers. Darren Wessel will go 80 yards for the touchdown on the opening kickoff of the second half. There's your 80 yards right there. So 80 yards on the first play from scrimmage, and that's his fifth game in a row with 100 yards now.
Yards. Wow.
80-yard run.
200-yard rusher.
Wow.
At the half.
Right. That 80 yards now gives him 135 in the game on 9 carries. What a great job of having both in the backfield, and you could see everybody's looking at Rashad going in motion. It was the inside handoff the other way. It would be a penalty flag before the snap.
Who was that?
The offsides on the defense.
Number 3. It was number 3.
Aquana's is in for the extra point, and the Tigers are going to go for 2. They're going to go for 2 on this. Aquan will run to the sideline, and the Tigers will go for 2 on this. And I'm guessing they called timeout. Looks like they did call timeout with 11:41.
Oh, he just started the clock.
No, they're going to run back out, so it's not going to be a timeout. They just ran to the sideline and got it. Yeah. Their 2-point conversion team out there. They've got to hurry so they don't get a delay, though. Got to make it quick.
Yeah, Daniel
Trey Reeves runs down the field and runs back to the side. Now Robinson in the backfield again with Wesso, with Ayala in the shotgun. Hayden gets the snap, and off Rashad up the middle. I don't think he made it. The 2-point conversion is going to be no good. So 11:41 to go in this third quarter of play. The Tigers take their first lead of the game. It's 32-26 Imperial.
Kennedy's Carne, with many types of delicious marinated chicken to choose from, and award-winning carne asada. Check out these specials: homestyle pork al pastor, only $2.99 a pound, and marinated carne asada burger patties, just $4.99 a pound, and pollo asada, buy one get 1 pound free, only Monday through Wednesday. Open in El Centro 8 to 8, in Yuma 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. K's Carne, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro, and Kennedy's Carne, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
Oh, Brian Matthew Sawyer listening in. He played on the JV team that Imperial played with Valley Center tonight. So glad to have you listening to us tonight, Brian. Glad to see number 52 out there. He's watching you in the second half of the game. 1 play, 80-yard drive, 16 seconds. The 2-point conversion, no good. Tigers up 32-26. Their first lead of the game. Kickoff will go all the way back to the 13-yard line. Just picks up a bunch of people in front of him, and we'll get out to about the 32-yard as Jets went as Staley. And that's where Valley Center will have the football for their first drive of the third quarter for the 1st and 10, and they'll be at their own 32. Oh, what a way to start off the second half after an incredible first half. That was one of the most exciting first halves I can remember calling at a game.
And they were not catching Wessel.
No way. No, he pulled away. They hand the inside handoff to Bear Morales, and he's going to be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Good job on the left side of the defensive line and linebackers for the Tigers.
Adrian Cortez and JT Jimenez.
No gain. Second down and 10 from the 32.
Oh, we got a listener he's from Raleigh, but originally from Calapan. James Abaddon said he just tuned in.
Oh, good. Glad to have you, James. Brendan Mitchell, the quarterback, has Bear Morales to his right side in the shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to the near side of the field, 1 to the far side. Hand it off to Morales. Morales gets way back into the backfield, keeps getting pushed back, and finally going to be driven out of bounds for no gain once again. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see where they're going to mark his forward progress at. They're actually going to give him a gain of a yard to the 33, 3rd down and 9. Tigers did not fall for that one at all.
No, JJ almost had it for a loss, and he straight armed him. He was upset about that.
87 yards on 12 carries for Bear Morales. He had 57 on a touchdown run, 19-yard gain. Other than that, he's been held his last 8 carries to a net of 4 yards.
He hurt that first half.
Mitchell, back to pass. Sets up, looks over the middle, has a receiver in and out of the hands of 2 players. Jesse Morales for Valley Center, and then it was tipped away by Bozin.
No, Darian Romo tipped it.
Oh, did he tip it? Okay.
Yeah, he did.
I was just looking at where it was ending up, and it went through 2 hands down here, too.
But I thought Bo had an interception there.
So 3 and out for Valley Center, and then Bill will get the football back.
Got my sister-in-law checking in. Julie turned in her son, Kalen, listening in from Imperial.
Good. Glad to have you, Julie. Deep to receive for the Tigers, Darren West. I hope he's got his breath back.
Short.
Going to be a short one, hit at the 40-yard and go straight up in the air and then start bouncing to the 36 of Imperial, to the 35, and that's where Imperial will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. It would be nice to get another score real quick right here.
I like what they were trying to do. They're trying to push Trey Reese into the ball. He didn't know it was right behind him.
The Tigers were down 23-6 with 10:04 to go in the second quarter and have now taken a 32-26 lead on the opening drive, if you want to call one play 80 yards a drive, of the second half. So 1st and 10 Tigers from the 35-yard line for Imperial. And off up the middle of Rashad Robinson, he'll get a couple of yards out of it, then get stood straight up.
Good job by number 18 for the Jaguars. Mitchell Staley. Another Staley. Can you believe that?
Oh, and it's not just on this team. It'll be on next year's team and the next year's team and the next year's team. A lot of Staley family members playing.
Oh, speaking of the Minchers, their families out. They were coming to watch live.
Yeah, I saw Matt over on the right side on the far side of us.
I just remembered. Yeah. There we go. Wesso.
And out Wesso tries to get out to the outside of the left. He'll go nowhere. In fact, it'll be a loss of a yard on the play. Couldn't quite get things going on that. So the Tigers will face a 3rd down and 9 at the 37.
You're not going to believe who brought him down. Another Staley.
Which Staley?
Yeah, Daniel Staley.
Daniel. He's a ball player. Like I was mentioning before, he plays basketball and lacrosse, and he is tough. And he plays in the linebacker position, sometimes in the middle, sometimes on the outside. But, yeah, he's a great athlete. He really is.
I can't. There's no way I could play lacrosse. They're hunched over that.
We saw a girls' lacrosse game going on at San Marcos High as we were driving by on the way today that they were playing. Wessa goes in motion. Fake the hand up the middle to Robinson going deep as Ayala has a receiver. I didn't catch it. Mario Gaxiola was the inbound.
Let's see what the other ref.
Yes, they're saying he was inbounds inside the 30-yard line of Valley Center, about the 28-yard line. What a great job on the pass and catch from Ayala to Gaxiola to the 27-yard line.
Gaxiola did a great job of concentrating on that ball. And to get those step with him is down right now. I think it's the shoulder.
46 yards on that one. Wow, what a great pass and catch.
That DB was on him, too.
All over him. And yes, there is a Valley Center player that is injured down on one knee at the 21-yard line, and they're going to assist on him now, and we're going to, can't quite check a number. It looks like it's going to be can't see it. I think it's Jesse Morales, number 6, it looks like. But we'll check on that, and while we do, with 8:27 to go in the third quarter play, it's Imperial 32, Valley Center 26.
Brick House Coffee Shop and Brick House Deli are open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., located at Lisa Tucker Center, Imperial. Start the day off right with your favorite drink from Brick House Coffee Shop. Then order your deli sandwich next door. Choose from a list of your favorite sandwiches with the fixings you like. Google Brick House Deli in Imperial and order online to have it ready when you show up. Brick House Deli now offers a banquet room for your birthday party, office party, or business meeting. Call Brick House Deli, 760-592-4352. That's 592-4352.
Ayala on first down goes into the end zone for Robles. And he stretches out and catches it. Touchdown, Tigers. What a grab by Gio Robles. Wow.
I hope he could stand up.
He did. He got up and walked away. He dove extended away from the quarterback to catch the ball for the touchdown. 27-yarder, and the Tigers are up 38-26.
I like the way he laid in that end zone, and he just picked up the ball and showed it to everybody. Still laying on the ground.
Wow. Third touchdown pass of the night by Jaden Ayala. He's 13 of 14 on the night, over 200 yards. He's at 112, 139, or 239 unofficially.
They're going for two.
Tigers will go for two. They have J.J. Menace in the backfield along with Ayala.
And Rubalcaba up, blocking for him.
Hand it off, J.J. over the right side. Puts his head down. Powers it. Looks like he I'm not sure. No. I thought he didn't quite. I thought he might have been able to send the football over, but he didn't get it. And the two-point conversion will be no good. But with 8:19 to go in the third quarter of play, it's now the Imperial Tigers 38, the Valley Center Jaguars 26.
Intercare is your one-stop shop for your family's healthcare needs, with 2 new healthcare facilities opening in Imperial in 2025. Look for Intercare's new healthcare facility and new PACE Center exclusively for senior citizens, opening in 2025 next to the new Cambria Hotel. Intercare, making life healthy from the inside out.
That drive for the Tigers, 4 plays, 64 yards, a minute 48 off the clock, and the 27-yard touchdown pass from Jaden Ayala to Gio Robles. That's the third touchdown pass thrown by Jaden tonight. First of those touchdowns that would come to Robles. Two-point conversion, no good, 38-26. Kickoff is going to be a squib kick that Hotchkiss will pick up, and he'll battle his way out to the 42-yard line. And that's where Valley Center will have the ball first and 10 at the 42.
So 38-26 with 8:14 to go in the third quarter.
The injured player was Jesse Morales. It looked like a shoulder injury, and he was able to make it onto the side. And he's trying to raise his arms now, and he's kind of getting them raised back up. Yeah. So hopefully it doesn't look like it's been a dislocation or anything like that, but maybe just a bruise or something like that on his right shoulder. So we'll kind of keep an eye on that. Back to pass is Mitchell. Going to float one over the middle as a receiver. Going to catch it at the Tiger 35 and brought down to the 27-yard line. And it's going to go to Daniel Staley.
Just over the free safety. Just over the out. Oh, high snap. You got it, though.
Back to pass Mitchell. Gets flushed out of the pocket. Rolls out to his right. Heavy pressure. Throws it. And it's
good kick.
A good kick. Yeah, I should describe that. Coming up on that.
I can't tell who it was.
It was Mario Gaxiola. Exactly. He came up to try to block it and actually went off his leg and into the grandstand.
He kicked it instead of diving for it.
22 and 30 yards on that pass that went to Staley for the first down, and then that incompletion there.
Yeah, Rubalcaba flushed out the quarterback.
Did a good job of doing that, too. Yeah.
He had to throw on the run. He'll put something on it. Here we go, man.
So second and 10 from the 28. Quick pitch out to the right side to Bear Morales. And he's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss outside the 30-yard line at about the 31. See if they're going to mark where he actually got his forward progress stopped at, but it looks like around the 31-yard line. I'll put it right at the 30. So a loss of 2 on that one. Tigers didn't fall for that fake at all, and it's a third down now and 12 at the 30-yard line.
Oh, J.J. was able to stop him, and then Danny Esquivel hit him hard.
So now Morales, 13 carries, 85 yards. But now in his last 9 carries, he has a net of about 1 or 2 yards. And if they add it up, the Tigers really put a staple on him. Third down and 12, back to pass Mitchell. Going to be a screen pass. Going to get it to Bear Morales. He's going to catch the ball, break a couple of tackles. It'll be short of the first down. It'll get down to about the 23-yard line. Where they're going to mark it down on the far hash mark. And then Morales goes down onto the turf.
That's why I said, ooh, when JJ hit him.
Yeah, the
hit
way
him from behind his knee.
He got up, but then he went right straight back down and sitting down on the field of the 27-yard line, or the 22-yard line.
Yeah, JJ hit him after he went by him, and you can see that knee just buckle to the inside.
Be a 7-yard gain on that, but we'll have timeout on the field with 6:47 to go in the third quarter. It's the Tigers 38 and the Jaguars 26.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Hiles in El Centro.
You want Jersey Mike's signature sub? You get a number 13 original Italian. You want a dramatic radio idea? You get me. Like this. I'm the 7th-string quarterback, and the other 6 quarterbacks go down. The coach yells, DeVito, you're in. The crowd is worried until I throw a touchdown. But the other team is celebrating. Apparently, I threw the Jersey Mike's number 13 original Italian. I was eating on the sideline. Whoops. The number 13 original Italian. Jersey Mike's. A sub above.
And we look coming off the field. He's being carried off the field by 2 different coaches. As Bear Morales, you hate to see that, and we'll kind of keep an eye on him on the sideline. He's done a great job tonight, carrying 85 yards on 13 carries, and then a couple of catches for 14 yards. But the way he got bent back, it just did not look good. Back to passes. Mitchell on the field, looks downfield, pump fakes twice, and passes as a receiver, and catches it.
Nope,
he did. It bounced out. He hit the ground and bounced away. Hotchkiss were saying it was good. So it looked like to me like he caught it and then had a foot down. And then
the coaching staff over here.
So we'll go to Hotchkiss for the touchdown. It'll be a 23-yarder. Tough catch. But to me it looked like he had caught it, but then as he was coming down, he hit the ground and had it. And then when he hit the ground, that's when the ball popped out.
Coach Shaw's going crazy over there. So the whole coaching staff over here on the Imperial side, they are upset.
Rizzo will come in for the extra point attempt. The ball is down, kick is up, and it looks to be good, and it is. With 6:33 to go in the third quarter play, it's now the Tigers 38, the Jaguars 33.
For over 63 years, the Imperial Quarterback Club has supported all sports teams at Imperial High School. The money they raise goes a long way to keeping our kids busy with school activities. Right now, they are looking for donations and new members to keep the Quarterback Club going. Members can be parents of students or community members who care. If you would like to become a member, please call Betty or Larry Zinn, 760-355-1312. That's 355-1312. The Quarterback Club wishes the Imperial Tigers a great season. Go Tigers!
5 plays, 58 yards on the scoring drive, using 1:45 off the clock, and a 23-yard touchdown pass from Braylon Mitchell to Dustin Hotchkiss. And with Risso's extra point, it's now Imperial up by a score of 38-33.
Okay, we're having a meeting with the refs over there after Shaw talking to them.
Let's see if this fires up the Imperial football team. It's now down to a 5-point game.
Not going to say anything. We've seen it bouncing, but we don't know if he let it go.
Right, and we're way away from it. There were players between him and us, so we really can't say.
But the coaching staff is right there.
So Rizzo will kick off. Deep to receive for the Tigers on the far side will be Darren Wesso. On the near side, Anthony Hillum Jr. It's going to be a high kick that's going to bounce to the 20 once again. Wesso will come and pick it up at the 17. He gets hit at the 25, still on his feet, gets up at about the 29-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will have the ball 1st and 10 to start this drive with a 5-point lead and 6:26 to go in the third quarter play.
Like you said, I sure hope this inspires that Tiger team right now.
And looking on the side, they're still working on the left knee of Bear Morales. Haven't seen Jesse Morales, who's been playing both on offense and defense. We'll check to see if he's out on the field again. I don't see him on the sideline. Yeah, well, no, that's Mitchell. So we'll keep trying to find. Yeah, yes, he's throwing a ball on the sidelines. Pass is going to go to Wesso. He'll catch the ball. He'll get the first down after the 40-yard line before being brought down by a couple of Jaguars. But it will be good for 12 yards and a first down for Imperial at the 40.
And they're lined up already.
Tigers are wasting no time at all. Ayala going to complete the pass on the far side, breaking away for a moment is Mario Gaxiola, and then is going to be brought down, but he'll get close to the first down. He will get the first down. Well, they know they at first looked like they were wanting to change the move, but they didn't. It'll be a 2nd down and 1 from the 49. Hand off to Rashad Robinson. Hit behind the line of scrimmage.
Still not going down.
He's not going to go down easy, but he will go down. Will not get the first down. It'll be a loss back to the 48, and it'll be a 3rd down and 2 from the 48.
He was fighting, but then Big Daniel Bailey came in. Finish him off. So Gio Robles goes out. Helen comes in.
So Helen will come wide out to the right with Trey Reese. And Darren Wesso will come out to the right side. And Mario Gaxiola split out to the left. And Robinson in the backfield with Ayala. Ayala hard snap, a hard count, trying to get them to jump. Valley Center doesn't. Tigers call timeout. 5:12 to go in the 3rd quarter play. It's Imperial 38 and Valley Center at 33.
Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
The Tigers, after talking to head coach David Shaw, will come out 3rd down and 2 from their own 48-yard line. But once again, send Elam, Reese, and Wesso wide to the right, and Gaxiola wide to the left. Rashad Robinson in the backfield to the right side of Ayala in the shotgun. Ayala hands it off Robinson up the middle. Robinson will get the first down, getting across the 50-yard line to the 47, maybe 48 they're going to call it, of Valley Center. But it'll be a first down for the Tigers.
Good push by the front line for the Tigers.
Be a gain of 4 on that one. The Tigers are ready to go again. High snap, but the throw is going to be out to Wesso. Will catch it behind the line of scrimmage, turns the corner at the 40. Penalty flag goes down, the 20, 10 to the 5. He goes in for the touchdown, but there is a penalty flag down, and I think they're going to bring that back, maybe a block in the back or a hold against the Tigers.
Yeah, I think it was a hold right here.
Yeah, Helen. So too.
He held on to that block
just a little bit too long.
A little too long, yeah.
Yep. So penalty go against the Tigers, put it back on their side of the football field.
From there, though, right? Spot foul.
108 yards rushing, though, now for Rashad Robinson after getting that first down. So 2 100-yard rusher tonight for Imperial.
Wow. First game back. And 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah. He's a load to bring down.
Still working on Fuentes over here.
The 2 Morales.
Morales.
Yeah, both Morales is over, one with the shoulder and the other with the knee. Tigers will go trips left this time. And Ayala take the hand up, throw it out, got to complete it to Wesso, who'll get to about the 46-yard line of Valley Center.
Got to be Daniel Staley.
It'll be a 3-yard gain.
Can't see the number yet. Yep, that's who it was.
So it'll be a 2nd down and 8 from the 46 as they had the 10-yard penalty from the point of the infraction that brought that back. 2 on that. So it's a 2nd down and 8 from the 46 of Valley Center. Ayala in the shotgun, back to pass. Sets up in the pocket, going to throw deep. Has a receiver, completes at the 30, to the 20, to the 10, 5, touchdown, Tigers. As Darren Wessel on the wheel route will score from 46 away, and the Tigers are up now by a score of 44-33.
Yeah, he's just too fast for that linebacker to stay with him.
You know, I was just thinking, though, he had that touchdown that was called back on penalty here. That's, what, 6 this year?
That's a call back.
He's called back on penalty.
3 on the first game.
Yeah, but he gets this one on this one, goes 46 yards for the touchdown. And Quan will come in for the extra point. Antonio Urene will hold. The ball is down, kick is up. It's partially blocked, but it will go through. Powers through anyway. So with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter of play, it's now the Tigers 45 and the Jaguars 33.
For over 63 years, the Imperial Quarterback Club has supported all sports teams at Imperial High School. The money they raise goes a long way to keeping our kids busy with school activities. Right now, they are looking for donations and new members to keep the Quarterback Club going. Members can be parents of students or community members who care. If you would like to become a member, please call Betty or Larry Zinn, 760-355-1312. That's 355-1312. The Quarterback Club wishes the Imperial Tigers a great season. Go Tigers!
6 plays, 72 yards on the drive, took 2:26 off the clock, and a 46-yard touchdown pass from Jaden Ayala to Darren Wessel. The 4th touchdown pass by Ayala tonight, his 16th on the year. And with Quan's extra point, the Tigers are up 45-33. Good kick, picked up at the 21-yard line, out to the 30-yard line. Still on his feet is Hotchkiss. He won't quite make it to the 35. He'll be brought down to the 34, and that's where the Jaguars will have the ball, 1st and 10, and they'll be at their own 34-yard line. 3:49 to go in the third quarter, and this game's not near.
No way. No way. Great job by Rubalcaba to get downfield along with Gerald Washington Walker.
289 yards passing in the game for Jaden Ayala, and he's completed 16 of 17 passes. That is wild.
Wow. I just can't get over 300 yards in the first half. That's crazy.
Yeah, 324 yards of offense in the first half. Now they're over 400 yards of offense in the game.
Defensive struggle here.
Yep, defensive struggle. The Jaguars with the football at their own 34-yard line, 1st and 10, and Mitchell gets a low snap, going to hand it off up the middle to Jet Fuente Staley, and he will get out across the 35-yard line, will dive to the 37.
Oh, he's staying down.
And now he's down on the ground.
Oh, somebody tripped. Oh, it's a cramp.
Okay.
I'm trying to see who tripped him up.
You know, I told that story to Jill Dean the other day. Last game, I guess when we were at Cibola, and the Cibola player went down with a cramp, and I was telling you about how Jill Dean had told me to drink some pickle juice. And so I had a cramp, and I mean, it was a big cramp, so I kept drinking pickle juice. And after 2.5 gallons, I figured I better stop. I told her, and she was just howling with that when I was in to get my haircut the other day.
She said, tell her next time you let me know how much.
You got to be specific on these things. And Trish, show Trish how when the people are already here, they're not coming anymore.
They're not coming anymore. See, coming down the hill.
So a cramp on the field by Jeff Puente Staley, and what a night he has had. He hurt
us that first.
Scored a touchdown. He had that long return to open up the game. A 77-yard return on the opening kickoff, and then scored a touchdown on that drive. And then he's also caught 3 passes in the game for 43 yards, and he gets up and going to go to the sideline, gets a nice cheer from the crowd on both sides. Good athlete, not very big. We pointed out last year he's 5'9" and 170, and I think the fact they put him on a rack and stretch him out, he's 5'9". He doesn't look that big even, But man, what a great athlete he is. We've watched him play now for 3 years. He's a senior, and he's just been an outstanding asset to this Valley Center team.
And he goes both ways, too.
Yep. Mitchell will hand off on the right side to Daniel Staley, and Daniel will get hit hard at the 40-yard line. May see a hold on this to bring it back. He'll get out, not quite to a first down, to the 43. The Jonathan Dale hold. If he were listening, he would get a giggle out of that. And it is a hold against them. And
have they listened in? Have they checked in? Has Jonathan checked in today?
They'll probably, I don't know whether he did check. He didn't check in with me, but I'm not sure whether they, and now it's 11 o'clock back there, so I'm sure it's way past his bedtime. He's 41 now. He's not a spring chicken anymore. So the ball's going to be brought back to the 30-yard line. It'll be a second down now and 14 from the 30. As it goes for the point of fraction to snap, and Mitchell wasn't ready for it. And the ball bounces around. He's going to recover it, but it's going to be a big loss back to the 18-yard line. It's like he wasn't ready, and he gets up limping. Look at that. Their quarterback is hopping on left leg. His right leg got twisted around, maybe in the turf. And so they're going to have to put Daniel Staley in there, a quarterback now, as a third player goes injured to the sideline. I don't think he was ready for the snap.
No, he wasn't. He was looking to the far side.
They're going to put the ball at the 18-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 12.
Yeah, nobody moved on the front line. That's why 3 Tigers were back there as soon as he picked up the ball. Looked like he might have hit his right shoulder. It would have been in the end zone.
It's going to be a third down and 25, and they'll bring Daniel Staley in and put him at a quarterback. In the shotgun, he'll just do the wildcat, and the Tigers are going to be all over it. He's going to go nowhere but backwards. He'll get tackled at the 15-yard line. It's going to be a loss of 3, so 4th down and 28 coming up from the 15.
Oh, Esquives, and Arife.
That's one of those, when you see him back there, he's going to do the wildcat, and the Tigers pinned their ears back and got him for the 3-yard loss.
Yeah, I think I would put 8 in the box.
Yep, you're right. But boy, what penetration by the Tigers defense to get back there, too. He had nowhere to go. Rizzo will be punting. Deep to receive is Wesso, who may have his breath back or not after that long touchdown catch. High punt, a beautiful one. It's going to hit at the 47-yard line of the Tiger side, and will take a Valley Center bounce to the 42-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will have the ball 1st and 10, and they'll be at their own 42-yard line.
Mitchell still
limping off the way he does and hopping, not wanting to get that leg down at all. And he's gone straight to the bench and is sitting there now. Bear Morales is not sitting where he was at with the knee injury, but I don't see him on the sideline. They may have taken him back to the locker room.
No, that's not him here. There's a 2 here for that.
1st and 10 Tigers from their own 42-yard line. Wesso goes in motion to the far side, hand it off to Rashad Robinson to the near side. He's going to just pound his way as hard as he can for a couple of yards to the 43. Give him a gain of a yard. 2nd down and 9, 43.
One more score in this run the ball.
Think that'll do it?
Yep.
I don't know. I hope you're right. The way this game has gone.
Yeah, I think
even though we're close to casinos, all my bets are off. From the 43-yard line, 2nd down and 9. Man goes in motion is Wesso. Fake the handoff, throw it out to Wesso on the far side. Gets the wheel route. He's at the 45 to the 50-yard line before being brought down. Maybe just shy of the 50. We're going to call it the 50, though. It'll be a 3rd down now for the Tigers and 2 after the gain of 7.
Jet went to Staley's back. He's able to trip him up.
That's 4 straight passes from Ayala to Wesso, and it's gone for a 46-yard touchdown, and beyond that, it's gone for 21 more yards, so 67 yards on the last 4 completions to Wesso. 3rd down and 2 at the 50. Man goes in motion is Robinson to the near side. Hand it off up the middle. Wesso going to put his head down, push his way. I think he's going to have it. He'll be at the 47-yard line of Valley Center, and that'll be a 3-yard gain and a 1st down for the Tigers. Pound the ball down, and now they're going to call a penalty, bring it back against the Tigers. I didn't see what it was, but they're going to bring that one back. It'll be a penalty for Imperial.
No, I thought they were marking the ball. I said, wait a minute, yard past the marker. Now they're bringing it back.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a hold against the Tigers and bring it back to the 40-yard line. So the Tigers will have a third down now and about 12 from their own 40. Be the final play, or they won't get another play out. No more plays this quarter, and that'll be the end of the third quarter play with the score. The Imperial Tigers 45, the Valley Center Jaguars 33.
Finally, we have all-you-can-eat sushi in Imperial Valley here at Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill. Now offering all-you-can-eat from appetizers, rolls, sushi, and more all day from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, just off Highway 86 in Imperial. Call your order in at 760-355-4440. That's 355-4440. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill.
The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago by a group of parents to help the football team with needed equipment and sending players to special training. Their fundraising efforts are huge, not only for the football program, but to support other programs and sporting activities in Imperial School District. Looking to volunteer? They're always looking for new members. You can call Gabby or the team, Club President, 760-960-1741. Go Tigers.
Third down and 12 Tigers from their own 40-yard line. Back to pass Ayala. Sets up in the pocket. Looking deep. Has a receiver in Jaxiola. Incomplete. Just off his fingertips, and he got hit hard after the ball bounced off, and he's down on the field at the 36-yard line of Valley Center. Yeah, that was a tough one for a player to catch inside of both two different players for Valley Center, and then to have to reach out and be so vulnerable, and he is down on the field.
And he was laid out, too.
Yeah, he was.
So he could not protect himself.
No, he was trying hard to catch that and
hope it's just the wind knocked
and
out
sacrifice his body for it. And I think that's what it is. They're going to his belly, and I think he just got the wind knocked at him. And if you've ever had that happen, I remember when we were playing freshman football, and I remember in practice going over the middle, I jumped up to catch the ball, and Mikey Reeves undercut me, and I hit flat on my back, and I couldn't get in here. And I was like, oh, man, yeah, he got up and walked away. So Mario will be back after sitting out one play. But a fourth down and 12 for the Tigers at the 40-yard line. That's only the second incompletion by Jaden Ayala in 19 passes tonight for 296 yards. He's just had a phenomenal game. So deep to receive for Valley Center.
I can't see.
Jeff Puentesdaly, yep. He's back there. He's standing at his own 25-yard line in the punt. And Daxio was normally the punter, remember. It'll be Gio Robles. I think it's the first time I've seen Gio punt. And Tigers are going to call timeout.
Yeah.
It was almost, the way he called timeout, it was almost like, what am I doing back here? But knowing the athlete that Gio is, I wouldn't doubt that he would punt and do very well. And something I was thinking the other day, we watched Royce Freeman play for all those years. Just did a tremendous job at Imperial, and he went on to play at Oregon and has gone on to the NFL, and right now is on a practice team, I think, for the Cleveland Browns. But one of the things that I thought was interesting about him, when you look at an NFL punter, if you can punt 45 yards a punt, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's what Royce did when he was the punter for Imperial. So it's like, you guys haven't even thought about maybe putting him back there to punt. He probably hadn't punted in years, but still, when you had a guy that could run like he could run, and then he could punt like that too, it's something else. I saw Mitchell get up and try jumping around, but he's still hobbling bad, the quarterback for Valley Center. And he puts his helmet on. I know he's a gamer and wants to get in there, but I just don't think he can move much on that right knee. But he's going over with the offense. So Gio Robles will come back to punt. High snap, and good thing he's 6'5" and brought it down, and it's partially blocked. And the snap kind of did that to him. And Valley Center's going to get excellent field position on the Imperial side of the field around the 40-yard line. Yeah, the high snap threw him off completely, and I think if Mario was punting like normal, that might have gone over his head. That was a really high snap.
Good thing he was back there.
But Valley Center punt return team, they had their ears pinned back this time and partially blocked it. It's going to be at the 42-yard line. And they'll have the ball 1st and 10 at that point.
Mitchell's going out, Nick.
Braylon Mitchell will come out.
And Fuentes.
He's hobbling around. He can still throw, but he sure can't get set up very well. 11:47 to go in the ball game. And Valley Center with the ball. Gets the ball, rolls out to his right, has a receiver, going to catch it, but he's out of bounds. But you can see it from here. He's out of bounds. Good coverage by Bo Zinn.
Yeah, he was there.
It was caught by Lincoln Zetmeyer. He did a great job of trying to keep his feet in there, but it just wasn't going to do it. But a good grab. Second down and 12.
Yeah, Mitchell rolled out. He didn't look bad. Yeah, he didn't hobble too bad.
Playing possum? I don't think so. His right knee is all taped up big time.
I can't believe Fuentes Staley went back in.
Fuentes Staley in the backfield. Gets the handoff over the left side. He's going to be hit the line of scrimmage, but will turn his way and twist it out to the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of a couple, but a 3rd down and 8 coming up from the 40.
Yeah, J.J. Jimenez and A.J. Arispe.
First carry of the second half for Jet Fuentes Staley. Senior ball player. He's just had a great career here at Valley Center. 3rd down and 8 from the 40. Then Fuentes Staley wide to the left. And is it Daniel Staley into the backfield? Yep. And Braylon Mitchell, a quarterback, in the shotgun. And timeout's going to be called. 10:55 to go in the ball game. It's Imperial 45, Valley Center 33.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays too.
So 3rd down and 8 situation from the Tiger 40-yard line for the Jaguars, trailing Imperial 45-33 with 10:55 to go in the ballgame. Braylon Mitchell, a quarterback. Has his right knee heavily taped up. In the shotgun, back to pass. Sets up over the middle. Floats one over the middle, has a receiver, bounces off the hand of Dustin Hotchkiss at the 20-yard line. It'll be a 4th down and 8. And if that pass was a little more on the money, Hotchkiss was open.
Great touch on that.
Yeah, he does.
Well, I don't know how they're getting behind this free safety. We need Brandon's out.
You just wonder when it's the right knee, though. You've got to only throw touch passes. You can't really push off on the right knee. So Rizzo will come in to punt. Great kicker the Jaguars have there. And deep to receive will be Wesso. Darren will be back at his own 10-yard line. And they're going to stop the clock. Head referee timeout called by Valley Center. Wow, with 10:50 to go in the ball game. Looks like timeout is called by Valley Center. 10:50 to go. It's Imperial 45 and Valley Center 33.
The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago by a group of parents to help the football team with needed equipment and sending players to special training. Their fundraising efforts are huge, not only for the football program, but to support other programs and sporting activities in Imperial School District. Looking to volunteer? They're always looking for new members. You can call Gabby or the team, Club President, 760-960-1741. Go Tigers.
Jaguars are going to go for it, George. They brought their offensive team back out on a 4th down and 8 from the Tiger 40-yard line.
Daniel Becker. Daniel Staley.
But they have Mitchell, a quarterback. He goes back to pass. Sets up, throws it over the middle, has a receiver, and just floats it a little too far. Intended for Jet Fuentes Staley, who came out from a flanker on the left side position, and it goes incomplete, and the Tigers survive off of partially blocked punt, and will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
I just looked at the scoreboard, and if that's correct, they have one timeout left.
Yeah, they burned them quick there in a row, so yeah.
We need to keep this on the ground and get a couple of first downs. Use up that clock.
And end it with a score.
I'll take that.
Yep. 1st and 10, Tigers from their own 40.
We got Robles back here.
Ayala in the backfield. Rashad Robinson to his right. Takes it the handoff, throws it over the middle. Going to complete it at the 45-yard line. It goes down to the 47 as Gio Robles. And that'll be a gain of 7, 2nd down and 3.
I like the way he went down. Do you see the way he put his shoulder down to take the hit instead of him hitting his thing? Smart.
That puts Ayala over 300 yards tonight, unofficially at 303.
Wow.
And the thing that amazes me is he has completed 18 of 20 passes tonight for over 300 yards. He has just been on target tonight.
And the other thing is against Valley Center.
Right, against a good, tough defense like Valley Center. That just is amazing. Trips right for the Tigers this time. Handed off to Rashad Robinson up the middle. Makes a cut at the 48-yard line. Why, powers his way to the 49, though. And it's going to be a 3rd down and 1 from the 49. 2-yard gain for Rashad.
Good power struggle there with Wyatt Nelson for the Jaguars. The way he looked when he got spun around, I thought he fumbled the ball. I thought he was looking for the ball. Scared me. Oh, we got JJ.
He doesn't give up easy, that's for sure. Not give up easy. Ayala will be joined in the backfield now by JJ Jimenez on a 3rd down and 1. And a snap. Before the snap, it's going to be an illegal substitution against Imperial. And that'll make it now a 3rd down and 6.
Oh, we got 12? Is there 12 players? 1, 2, 5. No,
yeah, I'm not sure, but that's what they call it, a substitution.
There was 12. There was 12.
Make it 3rd and 6 now, and we'll bring the ball back to the 44-yard line. So the Tigers will need to get to midfield to get the 1st down on this 3rd down and 6. 9:17 to go, clock rolling in this game. Imperial up 45-33. Ayala in the shotgun has Robinson to his right. Gets the snap, fakes the handoff. Pump fakes. They're going to go deep. Has a receiver open. Catches the ball at the 32 of Valley Center. And it's going to be a 1st down. Tigers. Darren Wessel on the end of the catch.
Little pump fake. Throws the DBs. And Wessel was able to get it behind him. Ooh, that was a little short. And the clock is moving.
And the clock rolls 25 yards on that one.
What a game, Ayala, today.
Oh, this is the best game he played, really has.
Ever had.
Yep. 1st and 10, Tigers now from the Valley Center 33-yard line. What a great job for Darren to get open where he was at, too.
Yeah. I would never.
Wessel in the backfield with Robinson. Hand off to Robinson over the right side. Breaks the tackle of the line of scrimmage. He's continuing to 20. Going to be tripped up and brought down at the 15-yard line. 1st down Tigers after a gain of 16 by Rashad Robinson.
I love though he's always leaning forward, always leaning for the extra yards too.
126 yards unofficially in the ball game.
And he's not cramping.
No, he's not cramping. He has run hard tonight. He really has.
So, what's that? Great athletes here, but they have to go both ways.
There's a lot of players in Valley Center going both ways tonight. And I look on the sideline, and Mitchell, the quarterback, still hobbling on that right leg. He just can't put any pressure on it at all to throw. So Robinson stays in the backfield on the left side of Ayala. Wessel will be on the right side. Helm will go deep to the left. Robles wide on the other side, and Robinson gets it up the middle. Breaks the tackle, one tackle the line of scrimmage, but then they get a gang tackle him and bring him back. I think he may get a loss of a yard on it. It'll be a 2nd down and 11. From the 16. He had nothing going on that.
Nothing to leave, but he was not going down.
No,
without a fight. He was not going down.
And it's chewing the clock. This drive started at 10:46. It's now 7:26. So they've knocked off more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive, which now sees a 2nd down and 11 from the Valley Center 16.
I see the coaching staff. Ayala keeps looking over there, and they're telling us, wait.
Yeah, take your time.
Take your time.
No hurry right now. Wessel will stay in the backfield on the right side of Ayala. Robinson on the left side. Tigers have 2 wide receivers left, 1 right, back to pass Ayala. Going to pass it way over the head of Helm at the 12-yard line. It'll be a 3rd down and 11, and it stops the clock with 6:56 to go in the ballgame.
No chance at that one.
No. That's really about the only pass, though, that he's thrown that was not on target. There was the one that Mario had that got him in the hands, but he got just nailed and just stretched out. But other than that, all the passes have been on target for Jaden Ayala tonight. It's just his third miss in 22 passes tonight. So 19 of 22. And I have him for 328 yards.
I can't
unofficial.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. Robinson will be in the backfield with Ayala on his left side. Mario Gaxiola back in the lineup. Back to pass Ayala. It's going to be a little screen pass to the left side to Robinson, who 360 spins away from one player. Will get to the 14-yard line before being game tackled there. I made a quick
That was
spin,
pretty,
didn't
though.
he?
That was pretty. Didn't go anywhere, but I love that.
Got a 2-yard gain out of it.
One guy, yes, not three, though.
No. So it'll be a 4th down and 9 for the Tigers from the 14-yard line with 6:30 to go in the ball game. Imperial leading Valley Center 45-33. Tigers, Ayala will go onto the sideline. They take their time getting the play call into him, but a 4th and 9 coming up. Let's see what the Tiger staff has in mind on this play. And Helen will go deep to the left side. Robles will go into the slot left. Wesso will go wide right, and then Gaxiola wider right, and then Tigers will call timeout. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. It's Imperial 45, Valley Center 33.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 57 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And the weight loss travels down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
We have any updated scores, George?
We sure do. We have Centro over Cibola in the 4th, 35-12. Final, Raleigh over Calexico, 35-0. And then we knew the Hopeville 46 over Lake Mead, 7. Stopped because of
injuries, yeah.
And then Sweetwater over Palo Verde, 10-7.
Okay. Good ball game there. Tigers with a 4th down and 9 from the 14-yard line. Rolling to his right is Ayala, looking downfield. Going to throw in the end zone. Has a receiver open and jumping to get it. Touchdown, Tigers. It's going to be Mario Gaxiola will come up with it. And what a catch he made in the corner of the end zone and laid out to get it. And the Tigers are now up 51-33.
Did you see what he did over there with the cheerleader? I don't know what he called it. I don't even want to do that.
I don't even. You hurt yourself, don't you? We've already had cramps on the field. We've already had cramps on the field. We don't need more up here. 14-yard touchdown pass, and what a great catch by Gaxiola and a perfect throw by Ayala that only Mario could get it and nobody else. That's the 5th touchdown pass of the night for Jaden Ayala. Clawing in for the extra point. Ball is down, kick is up, and it's good. With 5:53 to go in the ball game, it's now Imperial 52, Valley Center 33.
Kennedy's Carne, with many types of delicious marinated chicken to choose from, and award-winning carne asada. Check out these specials: home-style pork al pastor, only $2.99 a pound, and marinated carne asada burger patties, just $4.99 a pound, and pollo asada, buy one get 1 pound free, only Monday through Wednesday. Open in El Centro 8 to 8, in Yuma 9 to 7. We match our competitors' prices. Kxo Carne, 1239 Adams Avenue in El Centro, and Kennedy's Carne, 380 East 16th Street in Yuma.
7 plays on that drive, George, and it goes 60 yards. And the Tigers use some clock up on this. They use up 4 minutes.
Almost 5, yeah.
Yeah, almost 5 minutes. 4 minutes and 51 seconds off the clock. And capped by a 14-yard touchdown pass. Jaden Ayala to Mario Gaxiola. For Jaden, his 5th touchdown pass tonight. And for Mario, that's his 3rd touchdown catch of the night.
Really?
And with Quan's extra point, 52-33 Imperial.
They took Gaxiola out. I guess he had some blood on his knee or something.
One thing, when you play on the artificial turf, you seem to cut
burns.
And you see even college players and pro players, they'll put tape on the outside of their arm to get that you especially would get on your forearms. And it seems like the blood we've had tonight has been on the forearms. Be a squib kick right down the middle. Going to be picked up at the 20-yard line, out to the 30, still on his feet to the 35, and then brought down to the 37-yard line. His jet went to Staley. And that's where Valley Center will have the football, 1st and 10 from their own 37.
Gray Reese was able to catch it from behind.
5:47 to go in the ball game. And a 1st and 10 Valley Center from their own 37. Wow, what a game this has been. Driving up here, I never thought we'd be seeing 85 points tonight. I really didn't. You've got two strong defensive teams on the field, and the offensive teams have come to light.
Yeah.
Peggy's biting her fingernails over here.
I don't have any left to bite.
I know. It's like a cartoon where you see little chips go flying up in the air. That's what I'm looking over at Peggy next to me. 1st and 10 from the 37.
And we got this lady to my right that keeps screaming on here.
Mitchell will hand it off up the middle to Daniel Staley, and wow. He powers his way out to the 43-yard line and a gain of 6, 2nd down and 4.
Sam Rubalcaba had him. Could not hold on to him, and J.J. Jimenez is the one that brought him down.
2nd down and 4 for Valley Center from their own 43. Two wide receivers to go to each side of the field for the Jaguars. Tigers will counter with 3 down linemen on the rush. Mitchell back to pass. Quickly throws out to the right side. Going to complete it to Zetmeyer, who will run out of bounds at the 50-yard line. That's a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Stops the clock, though. Very smart.
Stops the clock with 5:07 to go in the ball game. And for Zetmeyer, that's his first catch.
And that Bozin's first tackle, too.
Right. Back to pass. Mitchell. Going to go deep. Long. He's it long as a receiver in Zetmeyer, but Bozin was right step for step with him, and no, it was not completed.
You were not going to outrun both.
Nope, good job staying back there and not allowing the pass to get to him. And it'll be a 2nd down and 10, stopping the clock with 5:02 to go.
I'd like to see a little more pressure on that QB, though.
He did get rid of that pretty quick, though, because he really cannot push off with his right knee that's heavily taped, and he had trouble with it, hobbled off the field earlier. So all he can throw is just touch passes. Although he's got a good arm, and they get there pretty well. And that was pretty much on the money. It was just barely off on that. 2nd down and 10 from the 50-yard line. Hand off up the middle to Staley, and Daniel Staley, powers his way for about 6 yards to the Tiger 44-yard line. It'll be a 3rd down and 4 from the Tiger 44. 4-down territory for the Jaguars.
And he carried A.J. Arce for a few yards. 6'2", 240, and he carried him for a while. See now?
And another cramp we've got. Let's see who it is. It's going to be Josiah Torrado. Yeah, that's going to be down. Looks to be cramps. The 50. 444 on it. It's Imperial 52 and Valley Center 33.
The UPS store at 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro is your full-service shipping headquarters. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. And with their pack and ship guarantee, your items are guaranteed to ship safe and arrive in one piece. Don't forget, the UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos, plus many sizes of printing on-site. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, and Sundays, 10 to 3 at 1802 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
Brick House Coffee Shop and Brick House Deli are open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., located at Lisa Tucker Center, Imperial. Start the day off right with your favorite drink from Brick House Coffee Shop. Then order your deli sandwich next you like. Google Brick House Deli in Imperial and order online to have it ready when you show up. Brick House Deli now offers a banquet room for your birthday party, office party, or business meeting. Call Brick House Deli, 760-592-4352. That's 592-4352.
You say you hope to see your players leave it all on the field. And I think that's what we're seeing right now when we're getting cramps like this that are coming out. Players don't want to come out of the lineup. They want to keep playing. It's not quite as cool as I thought it was going to be tonight. Moisture's coming into the air, and we've seen a lot of cramps.
Yeah, it's not just that now, but the humidity earlier.
Right. And it's very strong teams that are playing tonight. Handoff's going to go to the middle to Daniel Staley. He cuts up field at the 40-yard line. Will be brought down at the 38. Will get the first down. After the gain of 6, it'll be a 1st and 10 for Valley Center.
Darian Romo and J.J. Jimenez. Again for the Tigers. Ooh, quick.
Handed out Staley on the other side. He's going to get a loss this time. Who jumped on his back?
Arispe.
A.J. Arispe. Wow, nice job. He'll get a tackle for a 3-yard loss on that. Actually, a couple of yard loss. It'll be a 2nd down and 12, and it'll bring the ball back to the 40-yard line. Yeah, they weren't going to put up with that one at all.
Somebody missed the block.
And Staley will come to the sideline now. That'll be a 2nd down and 12, close to 13 yards from the 40-yard line for Valley Center. In the backfield, we now see for the first time Beto Rizzo. Back to pass. Goes over the middle. Has a receiver. Zetmeyer's going to catch it. He makes the cut at the 10 with a 5. Touchdown, Valley Center. So Zetmeyer will get the touchdown on the 40-yard touchdown pass from Braylon Mitchell. And that cuts the lead to 52-39 Imperial. This game is not over.
Great cut by Zetmeyer there. But he put it right on the numbers. Mitchell, now he's really hobbling. A good pass, great pass.
Yeah, it was. 40-yarder, great run after the catch by Zetmeyer, and Rizzo will stay in the lineup and will go for the extra point. The ball is down, the kick is way high and way good. With 3:34 to go in the ball game, it's not over here, where Imperial leads Valley Center by a score of 52-40.
InterCare is your one-stop shop for your family's healthcare needs, with 2 new healthcare facilities opening in Imperial in 2025. Look for InterCare's new healthcare facility and new PACE Center exclusively for senior citizens, opening in 2025 next to the new Cambria Hotel. InterCare, making life healthy from the inside out.
7-play, 53-yard drive. And it would use 1:14 off the clock. 2 minutes and 14 off the clock. And capped by the 40-yard touchdown pass from Braylon Mitchell, his 3rd touchdown pass of the night. And it will go to Dustin Hotchkiss. I said Zetmeyer on the cap, but it was Hotchkiss who made the catch on that one and the touchdown. And that's his 2nd touchdown reception of the night. And on the 7-play, 53-yard drive, took 2:14 off the clock. And with the extra point, it's a 52-40 game. Just 12 points. Valley Center, you can't count them out at any time.
I love his cut, though, after he cut the ball.
Oh, yeah.
The way he cut it. Imperial's got everybody up front.
Expecting a onside kick. Rizzo's going to line up the ball on the right hash mark. And Kxo will go back by himself inside the 20-yard line just in case. The ball goes past 10 yards. It's anybody's ball. And Rizzo will squib one that's not going to make the 10 yards. It rolls backwards at the 45-yard line and goes out of bounds. So the Tigers will have the football with great field position at the Valley Center 42.
Well, he's a toe kicker, for one.
Yep.
And it's
the 1st and 10 Tigers from the Valley Center 40, or the 38-yard line. 38-yard line. Kxo, and he's getting nowhere. Little shove at the end by Daniel Staley, too. Didn't like seeing that. And Kxo gets up limping on his left ankle. Don't like seeing that either. He's fine now. Put it down to 42 now, so it's going to be a loss of 4. 2nd down and 14. Clock down to 3:15. touchdown, had that 80-yard touchdown. Last 5 games, is it now?
Yeah.
100
5.
yards a game?
Yep.
Under 3 minutes to go.
13 yards carry.
Robinson and Wesso in the backfield. Goes to Robinson. Robinson to the right side. Going to break several tackles to get that 4 yards back, and it'll be a 3rd down and 10 from the 38.
I thought that was the first down marker.
We're going to give him 5 yards on that, so it's going to be a 3rd down and about 10. And the clock continues to roll. 2:23 to go. And the Jaguars are out of timeout, or have 1 timeout left.
One timeout. Yeah. I would love to see Ayala keep that.
Ayala will have Wesso to his right side, Robinson to the left in the shotgun formation. Taking his time, looking at the sideline to get as much clock off as he could. Hands it off second back through Wesso, and I'm not sure whether it was to be that
they hit each other. They ran into each other.
Still a cross buck, and they both ran into each other. So Wesso will get to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. And a 4th and 10 for Imperial, but 1:50 to go and the clock running. And now stop with 1:48 as Valley Center uses their final timeout. So with 1:48 to go in the ball game, it's Imperial 52 and Valley Center 40.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Hiles in El Centro.
With 1:48 to go in the ball game, the Tigers looking at a 4th down and 10 from the 37-yard line of Valley Center. The Tigers are going to punt it. Gaxiola gets into punt position. He'll be standing right at the 50-yard line to try to push Valley Center as near to the goal line as possible, keep them as far away as possible from the other goal line.
Good snap. We need a good snap.
And it is a good snap. Rolls out to his right.
He's going to run it.
Going to try to run it. Well, he ran out of bounds, though, and that'll stop the clock. You got to stay in bounds and go down. So with 1:41 to go, and I think the coaching staff's telling him we got to stay in bounds, get the clock to continue to roll. Because Valley Center can't stop it anymore, and with 1:41 to go, the Jaguars have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Okay, I blitz one linebacker right now. Got to get him to roll, preferably away from his throwing arm.
Yeah, put as much pressure as you can on him.
But, yes, he can't just sit back there and pick us apart. We sure miss Brandon Phoenix back there, though.
Mm-hmm.
Tall, lanky, and fast.
Yep. So Mitchell back to pass. Sets up in the pocket. Throws it deep, has a receiver, going to catch the ball, and all the way down to the Tiger 25-yard line. That'd be deep back there, and he can't do that. And it's the first catch of the night by Gage Wright. 5'5", 140 sophomore comes up with a big catch. And it's the 1st and 10 Valley Center. And they're going to put the ball down at the Tiger 28-yard line.
Come on, somebody's got to blitz.
Pass into the end zone. Hotchkiss touchdown, just like that. In 2 plays, Valley Center will go from their own 37 and score to make it 52-46 with 1:19 to go.
You've got to put some pressure on him. But then how do you let the receiver get behind you? That's what I don't understand.
Both.
Two things got to happen.
Yep, you can't do that. So Rizzo for the extra point. Ball is down, kick is up, and it's good. With 1:19 to go, pretty much comes down, since they have no timeouts, it comes down to an onside kick. So the Tigers can recover the onside kick. They can pretty well run the clock out with just 1:19 on it. So this onside kick will be what will determine the winner of this ball game, I believe.
2 plays on the scoring drive that goes 63 yards, and it uses only 24 seconds off the clock. Yeah. Touchdown pass from Mitchell.
Always here. So hot as shit.
Yeah. Wow. That makes it a 52-47 game with 1:19 to go and an onside kick to come. Rizzo will be trying it once again. It's got to go 10 yards.
And Wessel's right in the middle here. Who's back?
Yeah, a lot of good hands people up front. And here comes the kick. And it's going to go unpicked up by the Tigers. And it'll be covered by the Tigers, the 50-yard line.
They can't stop
and
the
here's
run.
Wessel, right in the middle like we were talking about. It was Darren Wessel that recovered the onside kick. And the Tigers will have a 1st and 10 at the Valley Center 48-yard line. And with 1:19, they should be able to run the clock out.
Right? Take a knee.
Yep.
That's all they got to do.
Yeah. Take a knee twice.
Yep. That's it.
And that should be it. What a ball game this is. Like I said, I never anticipated we'd come to a game and 99 points would go on the scoreboard. No way. No way. If you told me that was going to happen, would I have believed it?
I thought it was going to be a struggle, but not
I
like
did.
this.
I thought it was going to be a low-scoring struggle with 2 good defensive teams, and the offense is shown tonight. Snap. Down on his knee is Ayala, and the clock will roll. Down to 1:06. And rolling under a minute now. And the Tigers look over at head coach David Shaw because he knows about how many seconds it needs to be. And then when it gets down to where it would be delay of game time, then you'll snap it, go down to a knee again. So Jaden Ayala is just standing up and looking to the sideline. 45 seconds to go.
That's it.
I think he wants to get down to under 40 or under 35. You could just do it one more time. Takes the snap. Goes back onto his knee. Score of 52-47. And wow, you talk about a hard-played game on both sides of the football. We had that tonight.
Oh, my hat's off.
Wow.
These kids did not give up right here.
They did not.
I'm impressed by the Jaguars. So much heart. So much heart.
Oh, man. What a game this has been. The clock will go to zeros now. The players congratulate themselves in the middle. The Tigers extend their unbeaten record to 6-0, and the Valley Center Jaguars will drop to 4-1 as they head back into their Valley League. The rest of their games this season are in league play. Same with Imperial as they start Imperial Valley League play next week at home against the Central Spartans. But what a game this was. The final score, Imperial 52, Valley Center 47. And we'll take a look at the individual stats in this one and the scoring in the second half in just a moment.
For over 63 years, the Imperial Quarterback Club has supported all sports teams at Imperial High School. The money they raise goes a long way to keeping our kids busy with school activities. Right now, they are looking for donations and new members to keep the Quarterback Club going. Members can be parents of students or community members who care. If you would like to become a member, please call Betty or Larry Zinn, 760-355-1312. That's 355-1312. The Quarterback Club wishes the Imperial Tigers a great season. Go Tigers!
Dan's Autobot, a name you've heard of and a name you can trust. Bo and his team have been serving his customers at Stan's Auto Body for many years now. His mission to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services and working closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. So if the unfortunate happens to you or you need some dents fixed, don't hesitate and call Stan's Auto Body or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Finally, we have all-you-can-eat sushi in Imperial Valley here at Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill. Now offering all-you-can-eat from appetizers, rolls, sushi, and more all day from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, just off Highway 86 in Imperial. Call your order in at 760-355-4440. That's 355-4440. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill.
The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago by a group of parents to help the football team with needed equipment and sending players to special training. Their fundraising efforts are huge, not only for the football program, but to support other programs and sporting activities in Imperial School District. Looking to volunteer? They're always looking for new members. You can call Gabby Odekin, Club President, 760-960-1741. Go Tigers.
Well, this game, like two games in one, because at one time Valley Center had a 23-6 lead over Imperial. Tigers would come back to tie it up 26-26, scoring with 56 seconds to go in the first half on a 21-yard by Rashad Robinson. That score gave us a halftime score of 26-26. The Tigers would take a lead with 80-yard touchdown by Darren Wessel. And that was on a running play. Two-point conversion was no good. Took 16 seconds into the second half, and the Tigers led 32-26 with 11:41 to go in the third quarter. Tigers would increase to 38-26 on a 27-yard touchdown pass from Jaden Ayala to Gio Robles. Two-point conversion was no good. It's a four-play, 64-yard drive. It took a minute and 48, and Imperial was up 38-26. But Valley Center would come right back and would score with 6:33 to go in the third quarter on a five-play, 58-yard drive, and would finish up with a 23-yard touchdown pass from Braylon Mitchell to Dustin Hotchkiss. The extra point by Rizzo was good on a 1 minute 45-second drive, and that gave us a 38-33 Imperial lead. And then the Tigers would get that one right back with a six-play, 72-yard drive, and capped by a 46-yard touchdown pass from Jaden Ayala to Darren Wessel. The extra point by William Kwan was good on a six-play, 72-yard drive. And with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, the Tigers led 45-33. And just when you thought the game was over, that's when the Tigers would score one more time. They get 52-33. That was their biggest lead. And that was on a 14-yard touchdown from Jaden Ayala, a pass to Mario Gaxiola on a 4:51 drive that went 7 plays for 60 yards, and it was 52-33 Tigers with 5:53 to go. And just when you thought it was over and the Tigers had this one won, then here comes Valley Center. They would score with on a 40-yard touchdown pass on a 7-play, 53-yard drive with 3:34 to go in the fourth quarter. The Tigers' 52-33 lead was down to 52-40, and then Valley Center would score one more time on a 2-play, 63-yard drive and a touchdown pass of 14 yards. Actually, a touchdown pass of 40 yards that went to Dustin Hotchkiss. Zetmeyer had the 7-yard touchdown run earlier. That would give the Tigers a lead of 52-47, and then the Tigers were able to recover an onside kick to end it. What a game this was. Jaden Ayala especially. He would complete 21 of 24 passes, 344 yards unofficially, 6 of those for 148 yards to Mario Gaxiola and 3 touchdowns. There were 2 touchdowns, or 1 touchdown by Darren Wessel for 46 yards. He would catch 7 passes for 93 in the game. Gio Robles would have a touchdown of 27 yards in the game, and he would have 2 catches in total of 34 yards. Or no, take it back, 3 catches. No, he would some more than that. He would have, 4 catches, 21, 45, or 48, 55 yards worth of catches for Gio. And then Rashad Robinson, 4 catches, 48 yards. Pretty well does that. 134 yards rushing for Darren West was 5th game in a row for the freshman to get 100 yards or more with a touchdown. Rashad Robinson would end up the ball game with 134 yards. Wow. Let's see, 126, 125, 130 yards and 2 touchdowns and 14 carries. That was the only 2 guys that registered a run for Imperial tonight. Jaden didn't carry the ball a single time.
Nope. Well, JJ. JJ will stop.
Is it for a 2-point conversion?
2-point conversion.
Right. Doesn't count for a run, though. But from a run from scrimmage.
Oh,
that
doesn't count?
That was it. No, because it was a 2-point conversion. It didn't count, yeah. So anyway, wow.
Okay.
That's what you had for Imperial. And for Valley Center, just to quickly go across that, Braylon Mitchell would throw for 3 touchdown passes, one of 25 yards to Jet Puente Staley, one of 23 yards to Dustin Hotchkiss, and another of 40 yards to Hotchkiss. Bear Morales had a 57-yard run for a touchdown early in the game, but after that, the Tigers pretty well held him. He would end up with 13 rushes, 85 yards. And if you look on his last 10 carries, they went from 0-0, 4-0, 1, -2, 0, 1, and -2. Tiger defense just shut him down. Then beyond that, Daniel Staley, 6 carries, 16 yards. Braylon Mitchell, 3 carries with Stackto for -21. And Jeff Quintus Staley, 4 carries, 8 yards, and a touchdown. But what a game for the Tigers. They would get well over 500 yards of offense. Let's see, 260. They'd actually get 600 yards of offense today in this game. That they would come away with a 52-47 win.
It's too bad we didn't have the bye coming up because they deserve it.
Yeah, like I said, I never anticipated 99 points to be scored in this ball game tonight, but we did, and what an exciting one to call.
I thought it would be a defensive struggle, but not like this.
Same with me. I really did think it was going to be that way. Do you have some defense? Well, if there was any in a 99-point game,
wow. Can you believe defense? Well, let me see. I got J.J. Jimenez with 10 tackles for the Tigers, and then Danny Esquivel with 8, and they each had a sack. And San Ruben Caba, he had 7 tackles. I love that. It's all linebackers. Darian Romo with 4. Oh, A.J. Ariste, how could I forget that? He came up with 8. And then we have Jacob Lee, Trey Ruiz, and Brandon Felix before he went out. Oh, Isaiah Perez and Washington Walker each with 3 also for the Tigers. Then Mario Gaxiola, also on the defensive side, he ended up with 2. And both in when he intercepted it. But before that, the 2 sacks by Gio Robles and I remember the other one. Who was the other one that had a sack right before the half? Oh, Romo. So great show for the Tiger defense.
Yeah.
Except for the very end there.
Yeah, where they gave up 3/4 of the field in 2 plays.
That
was kind of scary.
Oh, God.
And then it came down to an onside kick, and you got to recover the onside kick. And if you do, then ball game's over. And the Tigers were able to do that and run out the clock and come away with a 52-47 win, giving them 6 victories against no losses this season as they return back to open Imperial Valley League play next week against the Central Spartans. And we've seen some big crowds. This will be the biggest one.
Yes,
I think.
Yeah.
You'll have them from both sides.
Cool.
Both sides of the field, so we're looking forward to that. We thank all of our sponsors for being with us for the Imperial Quarterback Club. Over 63 years fundraising for Imperial High School students for school activities and sports programs. And they're looking to, if you can help out with the Imperial Quarterback Club, they're really looking forward to it right now. So call up Betty or call us 760-355-1312. Talk to Betty or Larry Zinn. 760-355-1312 to help out with the Imperial Quarterback Club. Whatever money you can help them out with, they can. All that goes back to the players. So we'd like to see you help out with that. We want to thank El Zarape when it comes to Mexican food. They do it right. Food is great. Service is even better. To Stan's Auto Body, taking pride on fixing your car right and making it look brand new again. Our thanks to Southwest Security, protecting your property 24 hours a day. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial with daily lunch specials and 50 different sushi rolls named after our states. The Brick House Coffee, serving your favorite drinks all day, and next door Brick House Deli with big, bold, fresh flavors. And open for breakfast and lunch at the Lisa Tucker Center in Imperial, Monday through Friday. Thanks to the Imperial Tiger Football Association, raising funds and supporting Tiger football for many years. And also we want to thank Jersey Mike's for being on board with us this year, for UPS, Kennedy's Carney on Adams Avenue in Centro, and Roto-Rooter, another sponsor with us this year. And so we thank all of them for making this possible. And what a game we got to see tonight.
Yo, 2 games in one.
Yeah, 2 games in one. The Tigers came back from a 23-6 deficit on the road and come out with a 52-47 win. That is just incredible.
And then these guys never gave up. I love that. I love that the Jaguars never gave up.
I agree. They never gave up. Even when the opening kickoff almost went for a touchdown, they didn't give up.
To win out of my field.
It did. I thought, man, all of a sudden, what happened? And then when we got down 23-6, like, we need to really bolt up here. And they did, and came back, and the Tigers come up with an impressive victory.
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for listening in.
Yeah, we could catch our breath as we travel away.
Yeah. Keep me awake. Keep me awake.
Just listening to, thinking about this game now. Final score here in Valley Center, the Imperial Tigers 52 and the Valley Center Jaguars 47. And for George Grijalva and Mickey Dale signing off from here, the Tigers now go 6-0 in the season, returning home for Imperial Valley League play against Central next Friday. Good night, everybody.
Good night.